Oh, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was saying what's up to everybody and everything. I was chilling. Appreciate that lyric. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Appreciate that, mommy. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Let's run it back. What's good, Justin? What's good, Cave? What's good, ADHD? What's good, Nicholas? What's good, Mr. Jones? Brian, welcome to the family. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Queen Sheen. What's good, Truman? What's good, Valerie? What's good, Nico? What's happening, William? What's good, Mike? What's good, Argo? What's good, Jefferson? What's good, my boy Scott? Garrett, my boy King Jamie. The Chiefs fan is in the building. What's good, Nabbit? Ebony Wright was good. Beast Mode was good. Jonathan good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Was good. J-Mon, Jonathan. Yes, sir. Jack Miller. Managed. Mike, Reginald, Bobbin Jr., DeQuavius. Yes, sir. Just taking over. Was good. Yeah, Daniel Jones was terrible earlier today. That was beautiful. I didn't watch the whole game. I've been busy, but I saw a couple of highlights, and yeah, I love seeing Daniel Jones look like hot dog water out there. That was beautiful. Let me see. We got and yeah, shouts out Chuck Brown as well. Was good. Tuba Steve was good. Stizzy, appreciate that big time. Was good. Smalls, appreciate y'all for letting me know I was muted. Oh, my boy Scotty with the donation just to let me know that I was muted too, man. Appreciate that big time. Appreciate the love and the help. I see Rich. I see a bunch of people in there. Lawrence, stuff we got. Seeing a bunch of people in the chat. It's starting to flood in. What's good with everybody, man? Seeing me was good. Doug, I'm good. I'm chilling. That's how you solve world peace. And that's how you solve world peace. Mike muted. Yep. And I forgot what I said. So that's crazy, right? Trey was good. Commander Joe was good. Everybody, man. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome in, everybody. Make sure y'all like up that stream. Y'all know I get Shia LaBeouf on you real quick, man. Send Shia LaBeouf. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll send Shia LaBeouf at y'all for that one, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, man. I'm excited. About to see some Jaden Daniels. Oh, first of all, I try to always make sure I update this for y'all at the beginning of every day. First of all, who's out? We got Marcus Mariota and Sam Hartman, of course. Marcus Mariota, I believe, is dealing with a groin injury. I think Sam Hartman is a shoulder injury from what I remember. Oh, Daniel Jones hurt his ACL. It seems like it's good, though. I'm pretty sure Giants fans are actually more upset about him being good than actually being healthy. Linebacker-wise, well, technically outside linebacker, Dante Fowler Jr. and Keandre Jones. And then off-ball linebacker, Bo Bauer, Bobby Wagner, and Jordan McGee are out. Tackle-wise, only Brandon Coleman is out this time. Then tight end wise, you have Zach Ertz, but of course he's having a kid. Supposedly that's what they're predicting. So he missed joint practice and he's gonna miss the preseason game for that. Shouts out to Dan Quinn and everybody for giving them the salute. Like that's a magical moment. This preseason game can definitely wait. Then defensive tackle wise, you got Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Jazon Newton. Hopefully Johnny Newton can come back healthy as soon as possible. Oh, and also I definitely should have prefaced with the fact that a lot of these guys are sitting out because they're certified veterans. We know they're good. We don't have to worry about how good they are. They don't need these reps. Guys like Bobby Wagner, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne do not need these reps. Dante Fowler, they're not hurt. It's just no use in putting them in harm's way. I'm predicting that Jaden Daniels may only play like a series or two. I'm not even sure about that. We'll see. Then FL Bada is, of course, out because he's on IR. It looks like Bo Bauer is probably going to go on IR as well. And then Cleveland Farrell as well. So I'm intrigued by the fact that Dante Fowler and Cleveland Farrell are out, who are your like second and third edge rushers, but Dorrance Armstrong is not. Even though Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne are out as well. Like our only starting defensive lineman that is going out there today is Dorrance Armstrong, and he's our best edge rusher. From what I heard from that joint practice against the Dolphins, that boy Dorrance Armstrong looks really good. People are saying that, he looks like he could end up being a double-digit sack guy. Because the whole thing with him was that he was a backup for Dallas, and like if you double his snaps, basically take him from a rotational player worth of snaps to a starting level worth of snaps, you could project that, based on the sacks he was getting for Dallas, he would be a double-digit sack guy. Well, now, and that's kind of like, that's a projection. You don't know that for sure just simply because you double his snaps doesn't mean he's going to get double the sacks. He's not going to be just as efficient the whole way. But from what people are saying, especially what they saw in that joint practice against the Dolphins, we may finally have a double-digit sack guy here in the burgundy and gold. So I'm really excited about that. My boy Bubba Chuck with the donation as well, man. Appreciate that. He said, "What's up, bro? Game day. Let's get it." Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Appreciate the donation again. I am excited. We are about to get to work today. That's a cool new feature though, that I can like up super chats. That's what's up, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shouts out to everybody. I see my boy, the Blue Phoenix in the building. Dewan was good. Was good. I'm seeing Ricky. I'm seeing Sling and Savvy. LOL was good. Everybody was good. What's happening, everybody? See my brother in the chat, Jalen. Appreciate you pulling up. I know my boy Lyric's already in the chat because he told me I was muted. What's good, everybody? Yes, sir, man. Let's get it. We about to get to work. What site you on? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Vola kid. Can I still join the Dynasty? I guess I could check with them, but like we're like 5 seasons in, and we're on it like so sporadically. It's so weird. I'm not even sure if you would want to. Like honestly, we may be better off starting like a new big one or something, because that one, like, you know, because Zay's a pilot, so he's gone like every now and then. I'm about to not be able to be in that league for a hot while soon too as well. What's good, LOL? What's good, Yoshi? Yes, sir. Coaching and scheme, yield more sacks. 1-2, it's no problem. All right, I'm gonna have to check with them now. I'm chilling, but it's more so their league than mine. So let me move Carlton out the way, man. Jeremiah was good. David was good. Yes, sir. Yeah, I see some people in Stream East. Steven was good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JD for the cook Kendall. He was cooking them in that joint practice. Wouldn't be surprised if he does it here. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Scott. Yeah, the coaching and scheme. Dan Quinn and Joey Jr. are some of the best in the business at manufacturing pressure, manufacturing sacks, you know, getting pressure on the quarterback outside of just their edge rushers and defensive linemen winning one-on-one matchups with offensive linemen. Those guys know how to utilize blitzing the linebackers, you know, a bunch of stunts. The Dallas Cowboys ran more stunts last year than any other team in the NFL, so I'm expecting us to run a lot of stunts to disturb and disrupt defensive linemen, especially early on in the season, because it takes offensive linemen a while to get their chemistry down, to learn how to adapt to that. And I'm definitely assuming that we'll see a lot of stunts early on, a lot of them. Then maybe when offensive lines start to adapt to it and start to get their chemistry a little bit down packed a little bit more, maybe we'll start to see less of them. But I'm expecting a load of stunts early on. A bunch of stunts. But yeah, man, they're gonna blitz the safeties. I believe in practice we sometimes even like blitzed Mike Sanders still. You know, Frankie Louvu is like arguably the best blitzing off-ball linebacker in the NFL. I mean, he can blow up a guard. That man will run headfirst into a guard, blow him up, and then go make a play. Or he'll blow up a guard so bad that everybody else will be able to make a play because it's just wide open for them to go get the ball carrier. It's just, even just outside of scheme, we just have some certified dogs that can definitely stop the run. And I feel like since we have so many guys that can stop the run individually, I feel like we'll focus a lot of our resources specifically on getting after the quarterback, if you get what I'm saying. Because football is about strategy, man. Where are you going to put all your chips? Like, you know, on any given play, any given series, depending on the opponent or whatever, maybe you're going to focus more so on stopping the passing play, stopping the deep pass, stopping things in the flat. But I think we'll be able to, I believe coverage-wise, we have some pretty good guys there. But I feel like run-stopping-wise individually, I don't feel like we're going to have to, you know, dedicate a lot of resources, defensive resources, to stopping the run. I think that's going to handle itself, and then we can focus on scheming up how we're going to get to the quarterback and stopping the pass. So I think that's going to benefit us a lot. Because last year, we kind of were like average at both, slightly below average at both. And so, like, when you're getting ran on all of the time, now you dedicate all your resources to stopping the run. Now that exposes you to the pass. Now I feel like since we can stop the run now with minimal players and resources being dedicated, minimal capital, I feel like we can be able to stop the pass a little bit better because we can, you know, dedicate more players to doing that. And, I mean, once you add Mike Sanders still, Mike Sanders, I'm telling you right now, has a chance to compete for Defensive Rookie of the Year. He may not win it because slot corner, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Has that ever happened? I don't know. But that guy is going to be up there in the running for Defensive Rookie of the Year, I'm assuming, the whole way through this season, man. I'm definitely predicting that. He already looks like he's that guy. So stopping the pass, and then for him to be that great in coverage. I don't know if y'all saw my breakdown of the Dolphins joint practice, but I believe it was a Dolphins reporter that literally said Tyreek Hill has not been covered that well all summer. And they were talking about how Mike Sanders still literally clamped them up one play. I'm not saying that Mike Sanders still clamped them up all practice, but there was at least a play or two where Mike Sanders still had great coverage on him, didn't allow the ball to get to him. And then a Dolphins reporter, not Commanders reporter, not a Commanders fan, a Dolphins reporter said that is the best Tyreek Hill has been covered all offseason. And I mean, granted, I think Jalen Ramsey's hurt, but Kendall Fuller's still on that team. So Mike Sanders still, man, it may be time to go ahead and Go ahead and load up on that Mike Samver still stock before it skyrockets, man. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody that's pulling up? What's happening? What's happening? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chilling, man. I'm excited. Can't wait to get this game going. Did you see them show the skins helmet? No, I didn't even see it, man. What's good? Yeah, protect JD5, please. And I apologize to all of the comments I'm missing because, you know, they're flying through. Plus, I'm still watching the game and everything like that. So I really appreciate y'all. Rico, you played last. I played Pal World. And I was intrigued by Path to Exile. I don't know what the first one you said, I don't even know. I don't know that one. But Pal World, I played the mess out of that, and I was intrigued by Path to Exile. But I played Enshrouded a lot. I got really far in Enshrouded. I love all of those type of games, though, because I used to be a super tryhard at Ark and everything. I'm all of that stuff. Or any of them survival games, all of that type of stuff, I'm with all that. It's like Pal and Diablo. Okay, yeah, I try hard at Diablo until they went to that set. I was there the first season. I super try hard, got all the way maxed out, had the best armor and stuff. And then Diablo, every time they do a new season, you pretty much start over. I haven't been back since. I just haven't felt like it. What else? I played Lost Ark too. That was another like MMO thing that I super went crazy on. I got to like the highest level there. Stopped playing that too. It was just too addictive. I don't have enough time, man. I got football and stuff. I can't be on video games like I would like to be. What's good, Ivory? Let's go, Rico. How good is the college football video game? All I played for the past few weeks since it came out. Literally all I played. I haven't played nothing else. Literally nothing else, man. that's the only game I need, man. I may have played Call of Duty because everybody in the party chat was on it one day for like a couple of hours. Is that it? I love Once Human. Once Human is the perfect game to me, but I just haven't felt the motivation to get on it. Played a little bit of Civilization 6. Other than that, it's been straight college football, man. That game is amazing to me. I haven't even felt the need to go to Madden. I know some people jump ship and went to Madden. Because I care more about recruiting than anything else, but that's how I've always been. I like college football. Like, if I didn't have a team that I cared for the most, like if I didn't have my Commanders and my Georgia Bulldogs, naturally I'd prefer to watch 2 college teams play than 2 NFL teams. I've always just been more college. I like recruiting way more. And I love fantasy and draft. Don't get me wrong. That's my favorite part about football. I almost enjoy that more than I actually like watching the games. But I care way more about high school recruiting than like anything else, any other aspect of football. So college football brought that back for me, and I'll literally be just advancing the week so I can just recruit some more sometimes. Like I'll just sim the game sometimes. I'll play like the first half, sim the rest of the game. I'm trying to get back to these recruits, man. That's just who I am, though. I've always been like a simulation general manager type of guy. When it comes to sports games, though. What's good, Jack Miller? Yes, sir. Pro Bowl sponsor in the building. Of course. Hey, Rico, listening to you, working at the same time. I can't wait to go to James Raymond Stadium for week 1, sitting near the pirate ship when I go. Yes, sir. That's my boy, Jack Miller, going to that Tampa Bay game right there. That has to be loud. I'm assuming being next to that pirate ship is loud, but hopefully they never score against us and you never have to hear it be loud. Hopefully that's the goal. Commanders do, defense do right by my boy, Jack Miller, so they don't have to, surpass the decibel limit of our eardrums, man. Shouts out my boy Jack Miller, man. Again, appreciate that. Yes, sir. That boy at work listening to. I love that. Yes, sir. Big time salute. Big subscription in the chat. What's good, y'all? But yeah, I like college football a lot, man. I don't really see a reason to go to Madden because I don't care about playing the game itself that much. I care way more about recruiting, and the only excitement I get about playing the game is seeing the guys that I recruited go out there and ball out, or the guys that I recruited a couple of years ago. Now they've developed. Now they're juniors. I remember when they were, high school seniors, becoming freshmen and stuff. Like that's my favorite part of the whole game. But that's my favorite part about football, just period, even in real life. I'm way more into recruiting than any other aspect of football, man. I would say recruiting, then draft second. And then maybe actually watching college football third, watching NFL fourth, and then maybe free agency fifth. That's probably the order. But high school recruiting is my favorite part about just football, period. No matter the level, no matter what's going on, NFL, college, high school recruiting, that's my favorite part. Watching Corky Kell. No, I don't know what that is. I've seen that word or name before, and I don't know what that is. What's good, Sean? Yes, sir. We got Japan in the building, man. We got to salute that just off rip. What's good, Uptown Dre? What's good? Blackout Watch. Yeah, what is? I've seen that name before. That word. What is that? Good site to watch. I'm on Bolo Kit, but I don't know what everybody else is on. I saw some people say Stream East. That's completely up to y'all. Let me refresh this to see if they updated this any. Oh, let me turn this light on too so y'all can see me a little bit better, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now I'm Chris. Miami has won the coin toss and choose to defend. No, choose to. Oh, they deferred. So they want to start on offense first. Wait. Miami is receiving the opening kick. So we start on defense. So apparently, yeah, it seems like we're starting on defense from what I'm hearing. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Starters are playing a quarter. Cordy Kell is opening week for Georgia. Okay, I was wondering why I recognized that name. Yeah, I saw CJ Wiley balling. I saw Elias Williams. I saw Ethan Barber going crazy. I saw some Julian, what's his name? That's committed to USC, but probably about to end up going to Indiana or something like that. Juju Lewis. I saw him ball out a little bit. I saw a little bit of I saw some Jaden Pralate, even though he decommitted from Georgia, and now it looks like he's about to go to USC. He still plays at Buford. So I saw some highlights from the Buford game. I saw some of the Buford game stuff. I haven't seen like the full games yet from like snap 1 to the final snap of any of the high school games, but I saw a lot of highlights from a lot of the high school football games and what was going on. I saw some highlights from my boy Isaiah Gibson. I saw some great Elias Williams win. I know we're not giving up on CJ Wiley. I think he's the best receiver in the state of Georgia right now. He's committed to Florida State, but I think we're gonna hawk that one down. I think we're definitely gonna hawk that one down. Let's get it, man. We got some preseason football on, man. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all leave a like on the stream, man. I won't play it too long this time, but y'all need to listen. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get going. Let's get going, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's get busy, man. All right, good little Pringle return. Okay, cool. That's cool with me. Liking what I'm hearing. So apparently I'm a little bit behind, but we're going to catch up. Let me go to the... Do I have to back out of this real quick? Let me go back a little bit. Live. I should already be signed in. I was just watching the Chiefs game earlier. I don't know what my... let's see how this goes, man. B-Rob for a couple. So, yeah, that's how I know I'm severely behind then. People talking about B-Rob for a couple. Let's get it. All right, now. So that sounds like I need to start fishing for a sooner stream that's a little bit further ahead, because that's not good. I just saw the return. Let me get right. Hold on, everybody. Let me get right. Seeing some Jaden Daniels stats. So this stream is a little caught up a little bit, but not enough. I just saw the B-Rob carry. All right, what's going on here? All right, so I'm seeing that Jaden Daniels completed a nice pass to De'Ami Brown. Yeah, every time I scroll, that's when they want to do it. Hold on, now I got to adjust it again. Shouts out to Jaden Daniels for that first down throw. I'm liking it. Third down converted by Jaden Daniels. All right, let's get it. It should be on NFL Plus. Yeah, it's on NFL Plus for me, but NFL Plus is even further behind than I already am, so I don't know about that one. Let's see. I'm going to create another one over here. I'm going to find a link that isn't this far behind. Shouts out to all of y'all that are actually in the DMV area, so y'all get to watch this on cable. CBS, Paramount Plus. Okay. That's how some people are watching it. Okay, let's go. We about to get it, though. All right, we're 3rd and 3 again. Third down again. Oh, the game isn't okay. Okay. All right, we're 3rd and 3 again. Let's get it. I want to see Jaden Daniels go on a nice little efficient but like pretty long drive where he's making several plays. And then, you know, maybe he plays a quarter, maybe he plays more than one series, but I don't want him to be in there too long, man. I don't want him to be in there for too long, man. Yes, sir. Jaden Daniels, big play to Terry McLaurin. I mean, at this point, man, I know he's a rookie, but it just kind of feels like you expect it. It's amazing that you know, I mean, he's a rookie and we just like, oh, yeah, 3rd and 3, he got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he do, man. That's how he does it, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking the fact that I'm this confident in a rookie. Let's get it, though, Jaden. Let's go. Let's go. Apparently, the next pass was incomplete, but that boy, hey, man, that boy Terry ain't playing with y'all either, man. They can't cover Terry. All right, I'm hearing a stream somewhere make some type of noise. So that one is that. That one's behind. You're behind. I'm just trying to do process of elimination. All right, so we're 3rd and 6 again. We're 3rd and 6 again. Third down again. Not 3rd and 6 specifically, but 3rd down again. See if we can convert. Let's see if we can convert. So they tried to run some hurry up offense. They tried it. All right, can we convert this 3rd down? No. Can we convert this 3rd down? How are we looking on the 3rd down conversion? 3rd and 6, what we doing? I'm liking what I'm seeing from De'Ami Brown as well. Liking the De'Ami Brown plays I'm seeing he's making. Terry McLaurin got open underneath for that big play. Little quick game, little quick action. You know what I'm saying? No, De'Ami does seem like he's wide receiver 3 right now. And yeah, Jahan Dotson, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on right here. I'm rooting for him, though. I'm just going to keep rooting for him. I want him to be great. Spent the 1st round pick for him, hopefully. All right, so it doesn't look like we got the 1st down. So I'm assuming we're going to come out and kick a field goal. All right, 49-yard attempt. Let's see where that goes. Well, apparently he missed it. So there you go already. There you go. Apparently he had a really good practice in that joint practice against the Dolphins. Like that was his best day by far since he's been here. He made like a 50-yarder, a 50-yarder, and a 57 or something like that. Something like that. He made like 3 50-yard plus kicks, and then he comes into this preseason game and misses the 49 one. Man, our kicker situation is not looking good, bro. Gotta figure that one out. Gotta figure that one out, man. Hey, Riley Patterson, you're done. We already got rid of Amiz Ahmed, bruh. It's time for Riley Patterson to go as well. This ain't working. It's just not working, man. Kicker situation is awful. Probably our biggest weakness right now, man. And it's like when he missed it too, like it wasn't even like okay, like it wasn't even like he barely missed it. No, that was just bad. That was just bad, man. That wasn't a you barely missed that one, man. That one was just bad. Gotta be better than that, man. Kicking situation, bro. It's bad. We right back to where we started. I thought after that joint practice on Thursday, maybe we figured something out. Apparently we didn't. Apparently we did not. Our kicker situation is awful right now. At this point, man, I'm going to need one of y'all to go ahead and try to go out there and do this, man. It's the only thing Peters botched this offseason. I mean, I don't know. That Brandon McManus situation is so weird because he's a really good kicker. I would have been perfectly fine with him being our answer, but then that whole situation came up with him being sued and all of that. So, I don't know. We had a kicker. We had one. We went and got a Pro Bowl long snapper to replace Cameron Cheeseman. We got Tyler Ott. And then we brought in Brandon McManus, who is a good kicker, but, it's just that situation. So now we're just left struggling, man. I've been seeing a lot of go get destroyings in the chat the past, past week or so. I don't know if y'all saw, but before the game started, when they were coming out of the tunnel, it was Mike Sanford still leading the charge and everything. So Mike Sanford still is already like a big time leader, just to let y'all know. I don't know if people noticed that. I don't know if people saw that on Twitter, but that boy Mike Sanford still was leading the crew out of the tunnel. At least the defense. I'm not sure if it was the entire, maybe it was the entire team, it looked like, but at least the defense. He came out there and was literally the one, in the front, arm in the air. He stopped, he turned around, talked to everybody, and then he went forward with everybody too, man. But yes, sir, let's see what this defense got going on now. Well, my kicking situation is still just as bad as it was. Matter of fact, we got to boo that again. That was so bad, we got to boo that again, because he ain't even just, like, miss it. Like, he all the way missed it. That thing was, like, all the way over there. It was all the way over there, man. It didn't even have a chance. That was actually a pretty solid drive. You're supposed to come away with at least 3 points on a drive like that. At least 3 points you're supposed to come away with. And Riley Patterson just throws it away. It sucks, man. It really does suck. All of that just to miss the kick. All of that just to miss the kick. All right, defense, I want to see something from y'all. Oh, okay, the video went away. Now I can scroll up. All right, we're already 3rd and 1. And peep your name have recent. You mean call Ocho Cinco to do kicker? Hey, man, at this point, might as well. I have seen some clips of Ocho Cinco kicking. It wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. And just to let y'all know, Frankie Louvu has every tackle for the team so far. Frankie Louvu has every tackle for our defense so far. That is a different type of guy. I don't think people understand how great of a signing that was, man. Frankie Louvu is going to be a huge signing for us, man. Huge. And then shouts out to Derek Forrest. Okay, Derek. That boy Derek Forrest making a name for himself. I heard he had a great joint practice. Shouts out to my boy at RVA_point-of-view on Twitter, man. He was there in Miami at the joint practice. He said Derek Forrest had a Johnny Newton is not playing yet. He apparently he had some solid plays in practice, in that joint practice against the Dolphins. So, hey man, do not give up on Derek Forrest just yet, man. Do not give up on Derek Forrest just yet. But that boy Frankie Louvu may end up being our best free agency signing. Right now, Jeremy Chin, just off of his ceiling, is my favorite free agency signing. But I think Frankie Louvu is going to end up being the player that just has the biggest impact. The one that everybody's talking about, has the high pro football focus grade. When people list their top players of each position group, he's going to be one of the top ones and things like that. That's our guy. That's going to be the household name that emerges from this defense, man. That boy Frankie Louvu ain't no joke, man. If you ever thought he was, I'm glad y'all saw that. I'm glad y'all saw that play right there. Yep, they went for it, though, and they got it, sadly. Sadly, they went for it and got it, so that's not good. But, hey, man, we got it. Just got to be better. But, hey, that doesn't take anything away from Frankie Louvu and what he's doing, man. And that's interesting, though. When we're out there with the first-teamers, KJ Henry is starting opposite of Dorrance Armstrong with everybody else out, not Javonte John Baptiste. That's intriguing. That's noteworthy. Come on, defense. Y'all got to buckle down, man. They putting the drive together right now, man. That boy Frankie Louvu is a problem, though. That boy Frankie Louvu is... I feel like it's safe to say he's going to end up a Pro Bowler this year, man. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, they're running it so efficiently right now. But, yes, sir, then my boy Mike Sanford still came up and made a play. Yes, sir, that's what I like to see. I'm telling y'all, Mike Sanford still, He's running for that defensive rookie of the year. He's running for it. I don't know if he's gonna win it because being a slot corner winning defensive rookie of the year is very difficult. They're like extremely. That's not normal. That's not the usual thing, man. Yeah, I don't know. They had the nerve to go for it on 4th down, man. And that boy Mike Sanders still has 2 really good plays against the run in a row now, like game-wise. He did one against the Jets. Now he has one today already. Just within 1 drive each, man. That boy Mike Sanders still, and everybody's saying right now, that boy Mike Sanders still is our best DB right now. Good coverage by Mike Sanders still on that 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and 2. Yeah, that boy Mike Sanders still ain't no joke, man. I'm trying to tell people. I'm trying to warn people, man. That boy Dorrance Armstrong, stop playing with him. I'm seeing people saying that he's our best DB already. Fourth down. Are they going to go for it again, man? And shouts out too, because this is the starting offense in general for the Dolphins, and we only have 2 of our 7 starting front 7 guys, and they're still looking pretty good. So this is impressive. Shouts out to Surge the Shooter for pointing that out. It is only 2 of our 7 starting front 7 guys out there right now. So that's good. That's really good to know. That's really good to know. Well, they allowed the touchdown, man. They allowed the touchdown. Who was it on, man? I'm loving what I'm seeing from Mike Sanders still, though. But yeah, who got beat on that play? And why is Mike McDaniels getting so crazy with the play calls right now? What's going on? Yo, who? Oh, that was on St. Juice? That was on St. Juice that got beat? It was pretty good coverage, but it's just a better throw. So Dorrance Armstrong apparently almost had a shot at Tua there, but for some reason he hesitated a little bit. Now Mike Sanders still is definitely the tone setter for this defense right now. I love it. Him and Frankie Louvu. Again, we only have 2 of our 7 starting front 7 guys out there. So, you know, if they're out there looking a little, it's okay. It's okay, man. It's not, it's not the end of the world. You still want your depth guys to be good. But I mean, that is their starting offensive line, their starting running back versus only 2 of our 7 starting front 7 guys. So, I mean, they did all right. The only starters we have out there out of our front 7 right now are Dorrance Armstrong and Frankie Louvu. Everybody else is a backup. And I can't be mad. But that was pretty good coverage from Benjamin St. Juice right there. I'm not too mad about it. But at the same time, though, how many times are our corners going to have good coverage and still allow guys to catch the ball? Eventually, somebody's got to make a play. And they went for 2 4th downs on that drive. Yo, why was Mike McDaniels going at us like that, though? What did we do to him? He went for it on 4th down twice, and he was drawing up some good plays. What's going on? My boy RVA brings up a good point, man. St. Juice never got his head turned around. Got to get your head turned around, man. He was right there, but allowed the touchdown. But, yeah, come on, St. Juice. We need better than that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Shaniqua. Like up the stream. Let me go ahead and pin that message. Appreciate that, Shaniqua. Let's go. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the chat, everybody that's gotten here. Just in case if you didn't know, make sure y'all like up that chat, man. Doesn't look like the defense stopped them at all. I mean, but again, just to remind y'all, that was their starting offensive line. That was their starting quarterback and their starting running back. And the only starters we had in the front seven were Frankie Louvu and Dorrance Armstrong. That's it. The rest of the front seven, Bobby Wagner's out, Jonathan Allen's out, Deron Payne's out. Maybe on one of them fourth downs, they don't convert it. Or even on that touchdown, maybe Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne gets enough pressure to where he can't make that play. But of course, these are second stringers at worst. So you still want your second stringers to be able to step up and make plays as well. Because second stringers do play. You know, they don't sit on the bench all game. So we need those guys to be ready as well. But I do want to make sure people know that that is not our starting defense out there versus a lot of the starting offense of the Dolphins. We have more backups out there than them. But again, I agree. There is no excuse for that, though. These guys still need to play. But at the same time, man, we got to get right. Because I don't know people realize, but even just early on in the season, bro, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin week 1, Malik Neighbors week 2, Jamar Chase week 3, and Marvin Harrison Jr. week 4. That's just the start off the gauntlet. That's just the start of the ugly gauntlet that we got to go against receiver-wise. It's about to be ugly for our DBs this year, man. They better get it right. They better get it right. They better figure something out because, boy, they in for it this year, man. They're going against almost all of the top receivers in the NFL this year. We may not necessarily have the quarterback gauntlet that we've had in previous schedules, but we definitely got that wide receiver gauntlet, man. Wide receiver gauntlet going crazy. It's like a tournament. It's like when you start up a fighting game, you just select a character and it just gets progressively worse, boy. We start off with Mike Evans, and boy, it's only about to get worse from here. He said, I heard. Nah, that's actually rain. That's a rain warning. We've been storming down here since yesterday. Nah, this is crazy how much we miss Joey Sly right now. We like really, really miss Joey Sly right now. It's bad. We would love to have Joey Sly right now. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. And my thing is, too, why do we not get hands on guys at the line of scrimmage? Like that, just like the Emmanuel Forbes rep last week and then the St. Juice rep this week, it's 4th and 1. Disrupt their time and jam them. Something. Do something. I'm assuming this is just the technique that they're asking them to run right now. Now, Dan Quinn did say that we were going to put the corners in terrible positions in the preseason game. We're just going to put them in awful positions, and you're just going to be on one-on-one islands. We're not going to help you at all just to see who steps up. And great runs by B-Rob, just a matter of fact, while we're talking about it. B-Rob with some great runs there. But, what's to call it? But, I mean, and granted, yeah, like we're not really doing anything schematically to help these guys, but you still got to find a way to be better than this in the secondary group. There's really no excuse. And I don't know why we're getting false starts, man. We got to chill out with the false starts, for real. False starts got to stop, man. We've been having those, man. And what's crazy too is that the receiver that just caught that touchdown is going to the locker room right now. So apparently he's a little banged up right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing from B-Rob though, man. What we seeing from B-Rob is some pretty good stuff, man. But I want to see some Jaden Daniels, you know what I'm saying? That's what we came to see. We came here to see some Jaden. Yes, sir. Now, Mike McDaniels is different, though, for going forward on 2 4th downs in a preseason game in the first quarter and drawing up, like, good schematic play. Like, why was he schematically drawing up plays like that against us, man? Is Mike McDaniels trying to win this game? What's going on? Mike McDaniel's good, man. Did we do something to him? Was he upset? You know what? He's probably upset about that joint practice where we was killing him. We were killing him in that joint practice. I'm not gonna lie. We definitely got them in that joint practice. Maybe that's why he's upset. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but Mike McDaniels is not rocking with us. No mercy. No mercy. 2 4th downs, open in possession of a preseason game. What did we do to deserve that? But all right, man. Shouts out to our offensive linemen with the run blocking they're doing right now. I'm loving the run blocking. We're going to need a lot of that because it's not even just the running backs. Jaden Daniels going to be running the ball a lot. We're going to be he's upset about his coffee. Well, our receivers, I'm pretty sure we're going to be using that screen game a lot this year. We need good blocking all across the board, man. We're going to need that big time, but especially run blocking wise. They just trying to show off. Yeah, in front of their home crowd. We might just need to be a running team. Throw when we throw every now and then. Not because Daniels can't, but just to move the ball. Just balance, man. We can't do what Eric Bieniemy did last year to Sam Howell, bro. Can't do that. Can't do that, man. Gotta chill out with that one. Let's see. Where did I have that link at? I had something. Man, I'm really excited though. Like the main things to take away from this game so far is that Jaden Daniels looks really good in the quick game. So like, say if the offensive line isn't on point with their pass blocking, Jaden Daniels looks pretty efficient in the quick game. Brian Robinson looks explosive and his vision is on point right now. The offensive line is run blocking well, and then defensively, the only 2 starters we had in the front 7, and Frankie Louisville and Mike Sainristil, both made several plays each. There was at a certain point in that drive where Frankie Louisville had every tackle. And then Mike Sainristil put his hand on Frankie Louisville's shoulder and said, chill out, I'll take it from here. And then Mike Sainristil made a bunch of plays for us in a row. So the only 2 starters, including Dorrance Armstrong, all of those guys were making plays. So I think I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing so far, except for the field goal situation. Field goal situation is absolutely atrocious, worse than anything else right now. Outside corner may be a concern as well, but the kicker situation is the worst thing we have going on with the team right now. And Jaden Daniels using his legs, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Jaden Daniels using his legs, and then a throw to John Bates. I'm telling you, man, this offense is cooking. Cliff Kingsbury got the bag going. Jaden Daniels knows how to pilot the jet. We good to go, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Seeing some Jaden Daniels runs. I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. Love to see some Jaden Daniels runs, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. They're not gonna know how to cover that, man. Not gonna know how to cover him. I can't wait. Not gonna know how to deal. You got to deal with his legs and his arm. Come on, man. He needs his mouthpiece. Yeah, I don't know why he does that, but hey, that's how he's comfortable, I guess. I don't know. And Jaden, I'm not gonna lie though, on that run, I would prefer if you got out of bounds or slid or something like that. But that's cool. That's cool though. That's cool. John Bates does just catch the ball and immediately fall though. That is annoying. But hey, I'll take it. At least the ball was caught. Was caught. At least the ball was caught. I'll take it. Until he bites his tongue. All right, 3rd and 2, man. Let's convert this, man. Come on, Jaden. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Jaden, let's go. Yeah, we definitely... holding penalty. Andrew Wiley. That's your starting right tackle right there, y'all. That was a good run, but I still need you to slide. And then this holding penalty didn't help at all. I'm just at this point, Andrew Wiley's just got to be terrible August, September, October. And then in November, he finally kicks it into gear because that's how last year went. Hopefully we can survive until Andrew Wiley gets his life together. He has been hurt, though, so maybe it just takes him a minute to warm up. I don't know. What's good, Smokes? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back, my boy. Yeah, Andrew Wiley, bro, we can't have these holdings, man. We already have a false start on somebody earlier. Now we got the holding penalty. That's how you kill drives, man. Now it's 3rd and 12. Thanks. That's not good, man. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. Well, that's the end of the first quarter, though. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far in certain aspects. You know, right tackle, a little bit of a concern. Outside corner, a little bit of a concern. And kicker, big time concern. But right now, you know, everything else. I mean, Jaden Daniels looks good to me. Jaden Daniels looks really good to me, man. He concentrates better when it's on the side of his helmet. Yeah, it's on the side of his mouth. That is random. Brian Robinson's going to be it. Yep, Brian Robinson, boy. He about to be serious, man. Y'all better stop playing with Brian Robinson today, man. Andrew Wiley, we need better, man. I ain't going to lie to you. Need better than that. All right, 3rd and 11. So when we come back, y'all think Jaden Daniels going to convert this? We're going to air it out. We're going to air it out, see if he can get this one. Let's do it, man. I want to see that. We have to find one, though. Have to let him kick. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we need a new kicker so bad right now, y'all. Our kicker situation right now is miserable. Again, it's crazy because just in that joint practice, 2 days ago, that boy was lights out. I think he attempted 3 50-plus yarders and made all 3. He come in the preseason game, can't even hit a 49er. That's a different type of guy. I don't know. Maybe he's just the type of guy that he's a practice warrior, but can't make kicks in the actual game scenarios, and that's dangerous, man. That's dangerous. You don't want a kicker that, you know, unless you think you can get comfortable, and then you get into them games, you start missing and stuff. What's good, Sean? Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Listen to Shia.
Do it. Just do it.
My boy Shia gonna tell you every time what to do, man. Like button on my son down. What's up with that? I'm not impressed with Andrew Wiley. It's not looking good. I mean, again, I just want to remind y'all, though, that once we hit November, Andrew Wiley actually looked pretty good. But yeah, up until like November, that August through October last year, Andrew Wiley not good. But once we got to November, he actually kind of buckled down and got pretty straight. I'm not even gonna say I lied to you. I have no reason to lie. Him and Samuel Cosme figured it out like that last 7 to 8 games. But by then it was already too late anyway. But hopefully they can get that going quicker. We don't need to wait till November this time, Wiley. No excuse. You were already here last year. Your running mate, Samuel Cosme, y'all already have that chemistry building early on. You have the chemistry that should carry over from last year. Y'all should be good to go. There's no excuse. I can understand why Tyler Biadasz is maybe struggling chemistry-wise with certain things. He just got here this offseason, and he's the center. Andrew Wiley's the right tackle. All he has next to him is Samuel Cosme on the left side. But Tyler Biadasz has a right guard and a left guard to his left and right, both guys he didn't play with last year. So maybe there's an excuse for him, but Andrew Wiley this time around, there's no excuse. And then Jaden Daniels threw the ball short to John Bates, and of course, John No Yak Bates, of course, he goes down immediately, and that's the end of that drive. I mean, we're in a spot to where we could kick a decent field goal, but do I expect Andrew Wiley to make it? I surely do not. I surely do not. Andrew Wiley, I'm going to need you to stop selling us, big dog. I'm going to need you to quit with that one, man. Okay, we made a field goal. Okay. We can celebrate that a little bit. Matter of fact, I'll celebrate it a little bit more because it is still points. Now, that doesn't mean that we should be sure about this kicker, and we shouldn't go out there and look for more kickers to potentially try to sign and compete against them. But I'm just happy that I'm just happy that he at least made one. And shouts out to Jaden Daniels for that short throw before the kick, because that probably, if you think about it, that extra 3 yards, extra 5 yards, it may have been the John Bates that we got, may have been the breaking point as to how Riley Patterson made that kick. So shouts out to Jaden Daniels for that. Pass to John Bates to help Riley. What was that, a 46-yarder? Earlier. I had to write that down, because think about it, man. Jaden Daniels on that 3rd and 12, instead of trying to fight for a first down, you know, the Dolphins are going to play back, and they're going to try to do everything that they can to prevent that first down. He took what was available underneath, and if you think about it, Riley Patterson missed a 49-yarder earlier. He just made a 46-yarder. Jaden Daniels just threw the ball for 5 yards. So if we didn't complete that pass, that would have been a 51-yarder. And he missed a 49 one earlier. So Jaden Daniels completed that 5-yard pass to John Bates underneath just to give Riley Patterson a little bit more room. He missed a 49-yard one. Jaden Daniels helps him out, takes it from a 51 to a 46, and then he makes it. So I'll take that. I'll take that, man. I'll take it. I'll take it for that situation right there. Just to give the kicker some work. Don't allow him to get hurt or anything like that. I'm cool with it. Let's see what's going on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get back from this commercial break and see what this defense can do, man. Yeah, I'm assuming Jaden Daniels is probably done for the day. Looked pretty good to me. I wouldn't say it was like an A+ or anything like that, but he looked good. He looked good. Looked good to me. I'm happy with what I saw, man. So he finished 10 of 12, 78 yards. That's smooth, man. That's fairly smooth. We can work with that. That's not the best. That's not electric. It's not what he did last week. But he probably proved himself last week, felt comfortable with what he did. And then they were like, this time, try to stay on schedule. Don't audible out of plays we call for deep shots. Let's just stay on schedule, just chill a little bit. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Dyami Brown was heavily utilized in so far this preseason game. Now, I hope y'all are taking note that Dyami Brown is probably your wide receiver 2 right now. Olamide Zaccheaus is probably wide receiver 3. Jahan Dotson may be wide receiver 4 from what I've seen so far. Terry McLaurin's obviously your 1. There's no use in talking about that. But Dyami Brown seems like the clear-cut 2. If Jahan Dotson, if there's any debate to be had, is who's 3rd. But right now, it's definitely shouts out to Quan Martin, man. That's one of my favorite picks that we've made the past few years, man. I really wanted him. Y'all saw me mock him to us in my mock draft before last year's draft. And, I'm just really happy to see that he's doing what I thought he could do. It was looking ugly at first, too, because people were complaining, like, yo, why did we take this guy in the 2nd round? He looks bad in the preseason. I was telling y'all, just wait on it, man. Just wait. Quan Martin gonna ball. Now people are starting to see, man. But yeah, man, Dyami Brown, wide receiver competition update. Because right now, the only thing we know for sure is Terry McLaurin is wide receiver 1. That's it. That's all we know. Terry McLaurin is wide receiver 1. We don't know anything else. Outside of that, wide open competition. And so far, I got Dyami Brown 2nd. I may have Olamide 3rd with Jahan Dotson 4th. But that's not to say that Jahan Dotson can't work his way up. And yeah, no, I agree, Smokes. If Dyami Brown is your wide receiver 2, that is a little concerning. I'm just hoping that Jahan Dotson steps up. Jahan was out there every play with the starters as well. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I only remember him being thrown towards once, and I think he dropped it, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm definitely worried about Jahan because I'm rooting for him. I want him to be great. But I liked what I saw from Jaden Daniels in general that drive. All right, 4th and 3. Stop going for it, Miami. Y'all good, man. It's okay. Y'all can chill. Come on, Andrew Wiley. You got to stop selling us, my boy. That boy Andrew Wiley, I think, has all of our team's penalties right now with a false start and a holding. So Quan Martin just hoop. My boy Quan Martin just hoop. My boy Quan Martin just hooped for a whole drive. Stop playing with my boy Quan, man. Stop playing with my boy Quan, man. Trying to tell y'all. Up, severe thunderstorm again. Yeah, we keep getting them warnings. Just telling y'all, my boy Quan hoop, man. From Tua. Let me write that down. My boy Quan Martin not playing with y'all, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I know we're not winning the game, and I know we're probably done. Oh, yep, Jeff Driskel's already in the game. Jeff Driskel is out there. So, Jaden, we're not going to see Jaden Daniels anymore, but I liked what I saw. Yeah, so right now my concerns are Andrew Wiley catching up to speed. Because, again, I mean, he's barely practiced. So, I mean, it's kind of like you expect him to go out there and not look good. But still, you know, you would hope he could look good. And then what's to call it? And then outside corner, still a slight issue. You know, maybe something's going on. I don't know. And then kicker right now. Those are the 3 concerns I had coming in. Offensive line, you know, struggles, outside corner, and little suspect, and then kicker bad. Outside of that, though, I'm seeing guys that need to make plays. Y'all got to remember, they have a lot of their starters out there, and we don't. So that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. We need these backups to play, though, because they're going to have to play on Sundays when the starters need times to sit, rest, or whatever. But, hey, man, I think we're looking pretty good. The things that you can take away, he's doing a good job, man. My boy Quan Martin making plays against the run and making plays in coverage. Y'all gonna stop playing with my boy, man. Quan Martin and Mike Sanders still are huge pickups in the second round for this team, man. Just trying to collect all my notes, man. All right, offense. I want to see something. All right, Jeremy McNichols. Okay. Yeah, we got Jeff Driskel's out there. Jeff Driskel out there. Wait a minute. That boy Jeff Driskel taking off now. I mean, it was a little stumble. Okay, Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Liking what I'm seeing from Jeff Driskel. Yes, sir. We got to clap that up. We got to celebrate that one, man. Yes, sir, Jeff. That boy Jeff Vixel. That boy Jeff Vixel. Let's go, man. That boy Jeff Vixel, man. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That Jeff Driskel's run, if that's Jaden Daniels, that's probably a touchdown. I ain't gonna lie. Like Cliff Kingsbury is showing us that he can cook up some plays, man. He can cook up some drives. I know it's the preseason, but watch out, man. You've seen 2 Jeff Driskel. Now you had one against the Jets. You had one against the Dolphins where Jeff Driskel makes a big run that's designed from like a design play from the from Cliff Kingsbury. And if it were Jaden Daniels running with that ball, it's probably a touchdown on both of those plays. Again, one last week against the Jets and just earlier against the Dolphins. What? Another miss. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another miss. There you go. There you go, Riley Patterson. There you go. There you go. That boy soot, boy. That boy hot dog water. He don't know how to make kicks, man. Why he here? Why is he here? You literally have one job, man. He's missing these bad, too. It's not even suspenseful all the way to the end. Like, it's just completely missing, man. JP Finley brings up a good point, too. That boy, Riley Patterson, has now missed kicks to the left and the right in this game. If you're missing both ways, you just suck. Like, it'd be different if he's missing to the left consistently. We can maybe, you know, hamper down on that a little bit. But, and shouts out to my boy Commander's Realm, because he brings up a good point. At this point, with how bad our kickers are right now, we basically only have 3 downs. We literally only have 3 downs on offense right now. That boy is sorry. That man missed the 49er, made the 46er, missed the 43rder. That boy sorry. That boy sorry. We should have at least 9 points right now. There's no reason he's missed all these field goals. That boy is terrible. That boy is terrible. We need new kickers, man. Anybody know a kicker? Anybody out there know a kicker? Anybody out there know a kicker? You can't be bad and have bad luck. Yeah, man. That's Riley Patterson, man. That boy just straight terrible, man. That boy is terrible. What's good, 18? What's good, everybody, man? Yeah, anybody know any kickers, man? Venmo that man a new leg. Rico, you really need to catch up. Half a quarter behind. Oh, no, I'm just reacting to it again. Old Georgia kicker. You talking about Rodrigo Blankenship? Where is my boy Rodrigo at, man? He was kicking really well for my Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know what happened when he got to the Colts, man. I get it. He said Tribe Called Quest can kick it. I get it. Can I kick it? Yes, we can. Can I kick it? I get it. I get it. Watch Joey Slye make all pro. We need Joey Slye back. We need Dustin Hopkins back. Where are they, man? I know Joey Slye was the Patriots. I think Dustin Hopkins maybe with the Chargers or something like that. It's crazy, man. The grass ain't always greener on the other side, especially when it comes to this kicker situation. Even though Brandon McManus is a really good kicker, they went and got a kicker. It's just, you know, unforeseen circumstances led to us not having a kicker again. I haven't heard Rodrigo's Blankenship name in a few years. As a Georgia Bulldog fan, I'll never forget him. Shouts out to him, man. I'll never forget my boy, Rodrigo Blankenship. I'm forever grateful to my dog over there, man. Yeah, this is it's not looking too good on defense to start right now. Oh yeah, it's thunderstorming for real, for real. Hopefully the power don't go crazy. Has anybody noticed Emmanuel Forbes today? Did Emmanuel Forbes play in this game today, or was he just so good that we didn't notice he was out there and he just locked up everybody? Just tuned in how Jaden's doing. Jaden looked pretty good to me, man. He didn't go for any real explosive plays. He showed his legs a little bit, all of that type of stuff. He did his thing. He did his thing. Did his thing. All right, 3rd and 2, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, 3rd and 2. Get off that field. 3rd and 2. Get off that field. So Emmanuel Forbes did play. I just didn't really notice him, but that's a good thing. That means he was never thrown towards, or even if he was, he didn't allow a catch. Emmanuel Forbes not allowing catches is good news. Good news every time. I'll take it. I mean, I didn't even notice he was out there for real. I was so focused on the front 7, especially Mike Sanverstill and Frankie Louva while they were out there. Apparently Sam Howell's doing fairly well as well too, man. I'm rooting for him. Well, we allowed that first down like it was nothing. Jake Bates is the best UFL kicker, wanted to stay in Michigan and signed to the Lions. Yep. Yeah, that's what happened with that. That made me sad to hear about the reasoning too. That made me really sad. Oh, Sam 48 brings up a great point too. Let me drop this stat on y'all real quick. Shouts out to Sam 48. Brings up a great point. He said over the last 2 years, with the NFL calls the close game era, 55.8% of games ended within 1 score. So that's gonna magnify every missed kick. So basically his point is, this is the time where you need a good kicker more than really any other time, arguably in NFL history right now. Jamin Davis is looking good out there, y'all. Don't sleep on Jamin, though. Jamin Davis doing his thing. So Forbes did start. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing when you don't, you forget that the corner's even out there. My boy, We Want Dallas already started a poll. When will Riley Patterson be cut this week? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? Already got the poll up. That's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That boy already started a Twitter poll. Which day he gonna get cut? Not if, but when. What day y'all think he gonna get cut by? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Where we at? I'm liking what I'm hearing. No, I'm still rooting for Jamin Davis to be good too. A lot of people have given up on him. They're ready to move on. I'm seeing some people say halftime. I'm seeing tonight. Okay, that's how we feeling about Riley. Send him home early, man. You might as well not even stay here, man. We should be up 9-7 right now when you troll. We can't have that in real games, man, at all. We're not even sure about this team yet. We at least got to make sure that one of the things that we are sure about, one of the very few things that's a constant and not a factor that we got to worry about, is the kicker situation, man. Oh, drop touchdown. We'll take it. And they made the field goal. Let's go. They made the field goal, though, so now we're down 10-3. Should be 10-9, but it is what it is. But hey, y'all, just to let y'all know, we have cuts in what, 10 days, I think? Yeah, we have cuts in 10 days. So a lot of teams right now have like 2 kickers on their roster. I think like 3 teams have like 3. So eventually, several kickers will be available out there that are better than what we have right now. So just know, help is on the way. What Shannon Sharp tell him on the sideline? Help is on the way. He said, Brody a bully. Oh, you talking about the clip? But yeah, help is on the way. Did y'all see the Giants wave Daniel Jones? Now, waved is crazy, but he was terrible earlier. Yeah, Percy Butler does need to catch that, but good defense. The we have some really good depth in the safety room now. But I was telling y'all that since voluntary OTAs, our safety group is arguably one of the deepest positions on the entire team, man. What you think is going to end up happening for us? And that's really what I'm getting to with my point. Because lately, when it's the second string, it like a couple of weeks ago, Percy Butler was your third safety. Like literally, it's Quan Martin, Jeremy Chin as your starters. And whenever they will run 3 safeties on the field or whatever, there was any reason that Jeremy Chin or Quan Martin weren't on the field, Percy Butler was the next up. But that's Derek Forrest was also hurt for a while. Now Derek Forrest has been back healthy. He's been making plays. He made a play in that joint practice against the Dolphins 2 days ago. You know, he's starting to step up and look pretty decent as well. So he's involved. I think he makes the team. I think Derek Forrest and Percy Butler all make the team. I think my boy Tyler Owens makes the team. And now I believe Jeremy Reeves may make the team just for special teams. And then outside of that, that's probably it for the safety group. That's probably it because you already have slot corners as a whole nother position group because of Mike Sanders still. Then you still got to have at least, I would hope, 4 outside corners. So mentioned in the same sentence with Cheeseman, you know you were trash. Yeah, we have to wait. We still signed one for the first game because I'm done with Patterson. No Cheeseman to bail him out. Hey, that is true. Even though, I mean, he wasn't here last year to get bailed out by Cheeseman. But yeah, Cheeseman was selling Joey Sly for sure last year. He was for sure selling Joey Sly, making Joey Sly look worse. And that's a pretty decent return, man. That's a pretty good return right there. That boy Casman Allen with a pretty decent return. Shouts out to Casman Allen looking pretty good over there, man. He said Joey Sly was sorry. We apologize. We take it back, man. We apologize, Joey. Big Joey, man. We need you back, man. He over there with the Patriots though. Antonio Gibson, Jacoby Brissett, and Joey Sly went over to the Patriots. Okay, Luke McCaffrey. Okay, Luke McCaffrey. Okay. Okay, Luke. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That boy Luke McCaffrey making plays. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with my boy Luke McCaffrey. Matter of fact, we're going to do the air horns for my boy too, man. And then like a short little 1-yard run after that. But I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. We're seeing some potential from Luke. I mean, it's wide open. It's wide open competition right now for the receiver room. It looks like De'Ami Brown is your wide receiver too, but great catch by Luke McCaffrey there. You got to make some plays, man. Work your way up. We need you sooner than we thought, Luke. I ain't going to lie. I like De'Ami Brown. I've been rooting for him, but if De'Ami Brown is your second best receiver, you may want to figure something out. You may want to figure some things out. You may want to get your affairs in order when you have De'Ami Brown as your second best receiver, man. Jahan Dotson needs to step it up. Olamide Zaccheaus needs to step it up. But Luke McCaffrey, man, the sooner you develop, because I believe he has the potential in the ceiling to be a top 3 receiver on this team and to be one of the better receivers in the NFL. But, you know, his problem is not really a matter of if for me. It's more so a matter of when. Can he do it in his rookie season? Can he ascend halfway through the season? Can he be good enough to perform week 1? You know what I'm saying? We need that going. All right, 1st and 10. Shouts to, hey, Jeff Driskel's mobile, man. Y'all better stop playing with Jeff Driskel, man. Jeff Vixel, man. Y'all better stop playing with my boy Jeff Vixel, man. That boy out there not playing with y'all. He said, why did McManus have to be such a drunken creep that one time? Man, yeah, it's extremely inconvenient for us right now, man. It's very inconvenient, man. I mean, that boy Jeff Driskel moving, man. Y'all better stop playing with Jeff. My boy Jeff Vixel, man. Number one, Jeff Driskel has a 43-yard run. He just scrambled for that one a couple of plays ago. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's get going, y'all. All right, we did not convert that third down. Yeah, Mitchell Tinsley out there making plays. We saw him making, catch a ball, run with it for a little bit. My boy, Mr. Homer, with the PayPal donation, man. Appreciate that big time. My boy, Mr. Homer, he said, keep up the good work, man. I appreciate that, man. Big time, man. I'm just doing what I love to do, man. And I'm just happy that y'all love being here while I do it. But really appreciate that donation through the Cash App, man. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and we got to play another sound for that, man. Appreciate that, man. Much love. My boy, Mr. Homer over there. That did look like a pass interference to me, but, it is what it is, man. Chris Paul not looking too good right now. Let me rewind real quick and see that third down, see if Chris Paul really getting beat like that. I mean, that wasn't really his fault. That was a good blitz from the corner. I guess he didn't see it coming. And even then, he kind of picked it up a little bit. And then Jeff Driskel got hit by somebody that wasn't that corner. Now, granted, the pocket around him was terrible because of Chris Paul, but, I mean, it would be nice if he was a little bit more mobile to kick step a little bit quicker. They did that to him twice. Second down and third down, they sent corners at him, and boy, he struggled getting out there a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Two plays in a row, the Dolphins blitzed their corners at Chris Paul. Well, let's see what's going on. 2-yard gain by the Dolphins to kick off their offensive drive. Defense, let's do something. Dominique Hampton, just to let y'all know, has been getting run at linebacker. Maybe he doesn't look as good at safety like they thought. Or also, again, our safety group is very deep right now. Arguably one of the deepest in the entire roster. So yeah, Dominique Hampton looks good against the run, man. I'm not going to lie. So apparently lately, like the past couple of weeks, from what I'm hearing from reporters and things like that, people that have been going to practice, they've been trying Dominique Hampton out at just pure linebacker. Because at first he was supposed to be like the type of safety that plays in the box, kind of like a Cameron Curl role, but kind of built like Jeremy Chin, built like a J-Ron Curse or like a Cam Chancellor, that type of guy. More so safety, but kind of plays in the box as well. But lately, from what I've been hearing, they've been trying to just play on that straight off-ball linebacker. And again, that's probably three things. One, the safety group is already extremely deep, and they just spent with a 5th-round pick on them, so they want us to go ahead and see them be great. Number two, the linebacker position has a lot of injuries to it. Jordan McGee's hurt. Bo Bauer just looks like he's probably done for the season. Shouts out to the Commanders for stopping him on third downs. Time to punt. And then let me see. Of course, Bobby Wagner's not playing in this game. He's not playing. Frankie Louva only played like 1 or 2 drives. And so it's just like, he has a better shot of having an impact on this team from the linebacker position than the safety position, because we already have a bunch of good safeties. We don't necessarily have like 5, 6 really good linebackers. So I can see the logic there. And he's built like he could be a good linebacker. He had that one run stop just a few plays ago. So now it's 4th down. Go ahead and punt that ball. Let's evaluate this offense some more. Now, when we're looking at offense, I'm not going to lie to people. I'm looking at the most, because we already know Jeff Driskel, decent, nice little backup quarterback. Should he be the direct backup quarterback to Jaden Daniels over Marcus Mariota? Then we can have a debate there. But nonetheless, I'm more so focused on the offensive line and this wide receiver group. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on this wide receiver competition and the offensive line and what they look like right now. And I like the fact that I saw Chiggy Anusium with a good play down the field on that third down though. And yeah, Casma Allen, you good? Sideline on. Yeah, Casma Allen, you good, man? Yeah, you good? We need to check up on you, my boy. That did look a little crazy. I don't know. That looked like it hurt, man. Is that a flag, though? Shouldn't that be a flag when you launch yourself head first like that? He all right. Yeah, maybe he dodged some of it. Maybe it actually kind of went past him a little bit. And just to let you know, Jaden Daniels finished his stat line, his final stat line, for those of y'all who may have missed it, Jaden Daniels finished 10 of 12 with an 83.3% completion rate, 91 total yards, including his legs, and a 93.8 passer rating. Just to let you know. Just to let you know. Oh, so they did call the flag. Okay, I thought that was a flag. When you launch yourself like that, that looks like a flag. I don't know what took them so long, but they finally did it. Yeah, they did helmet to helmet. Thank you. Yeah, Casimir, you good, man? I don't know why you held on to that like that, man. You gotta let that one go. It ain't that serious, man. Just call that fair catch. You good, man? I know you trying to make this team and all, but I know you trying to make this team and all, man, but that ain't the way to do it. Man, trying to make the team, he need to be worried about making it home. He playing. Come on, Cass. That ain't it, man. That ain't it, man. You got to call that fair catch. Now, granted, we benefited from it, but you got to call that fair catch. Shouts out to Michael Wiley. He's having another good game. That boy Michael Wiley not playing with y'all. That boy Michael Wiley not playing with y'all. $44, blow that up. Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good. Well, now we're 2nd and 15. That's cool and all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bounce right back. We ain't worried about nothing. We not worried about nothing. 2nd and 15. My boy Jeff Driskel can make that up. Broadcast team don't know what they talking about. That was dang near helmet to helmet. Oh, what? The commentators didn't like the call or something? That's what y'all talking about? Yeah, they blew that play up immediately, though. But we'll take that 2-minute warning. Let's get going, man. That boy Lewis Riddick tweeted, Jaden Daniels plays with such poise and control, like the up-tempo change of pace approach they're using. It fits him. I agree. That boy Jaden Daniels did his thing, man. Jaden Daniels did his thing. It wasn't nothing too exciting, but it was very encouraging. That's what I'll say. Jaden Daniels today wasn't extremely exciting, but it was very encouraging. That's how I'm going to describe Jaden Daniels' day today. You see Sam Howell going stupid right now? I saw one tweet of one highlight, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know. He's going crazy. He going crazy.
All right.
That boy Sam going crazy. I haven't seen any highlights from it. I'm rooting for him though. I like him. I like Sam, man. Even though he don't play for the Burgundy and Gold anymore, I have nothing against that boy Sam Howell, man. I don't have anything against my boy Sam Howell, man. Let me try to go through. JD, I'm not work. Just tapped in live from Dallas. F the Cowboys from Dex Wayne. What's good, man? Yeah, Jaden looked really good earlier. Like I said, nothing exciting, but very encouraging. He did his thing. He had one little nice run. He should have slid. He didn't slide. He should have slid, but it was still pretty good. He was very on point, like very accurate. It was kind of like a dinking and dunking situation, but he was making it work. The offense was moving fast. They were up tempo. It was very encouraging. He looked like a veteran out there. He did not look like a rookie. And I'm pretty sure, I just feel like they told him after last game, you know, don't deviate from the plan too much. Remember last week, they called a run play or a screen or something like that. He audibled out of that play to that De'Ami Brown deep bomb. That was not the play Cliff Kingsbury called at all. Jaden Daniels, he saw what the defense was showing pre-snap and changed it to that play. But this game, no deviations that I've noticed. It's kind of just simple, you know, guy open, get him the ball underneath, let him get some yak yardage, let him get some yards after the catch, hit him in stride, hit him on target, on time, you know, move the ball. Don't fall behind the sticks. You know, no third and longs. I don't really remember us being in third and longs other than penalties like an Andrew Wiley holding. Other than that, I don't really remember third and longs when Jaden Daniels was out there. It was a bunch of like third and threes around there somewhere. So, you know, that's a good way to run your offense. Jaden Daniels can convert a third and three. Whether it's with his legs or his arm, I'm confident in his ability to convert third and threes. Our kicker sold us. If it weren't for the kicker missing all these field goals, you'd be like, okay, 9 points, maybe we move the ball. But you look at 3 points, you're like, man, we probably didn't even get past the half field line, the 50-yard line much today. But we did. We got past that. Jaden Daniels got past that 50-yard line more than once today, but it just didn't matter. Just didn't matter because Riley Patterson sucks, man. Let's get it, man. Appreciate that. Dex, appreciate that. Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up. All right, first and 10, Jeff Driskel to Jamison Crowder. Let's go. Jamison Crowder doing his thing today. Yeah, this is drive. This is the Jamison Crowder drive. And I don't know what's going on because Jeremy McNichols and Andrew Wiley are both getting more carries than over Chris Rodriguez right now. So, I don't know. Jeff Driskel sacked. Yep. They blitzed him to play before, too, and he barely got the ball out in time. So, they're not playing right now. I ain't gonna lie. Chris Paul's been a little up and down today from the random things I'm seeing. He has some good blocks here and there. Then he has some what was that moments and stuff like that. We'll see. That boy Chop Robinson hooping against us too. I mean, where's hometown team? I think Chop Robinson is from the DMV, right? That boy hooping. He trying to put on a show. De'Ami Brown looked pretty good, man. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular from the receivers that I noticed, but he looked pretty all right out there. He looked pretty all right out there, man. Yeah, that boy Chop Robinson's going to be a problem, man. That boy Trent Scott got blitzed by Chop Robinson, man. That was not a good rep at all on that sack. That was terrible. That's my cousin number 44. That's what's up. What's good, Johnny? Yes, sir. They got Muhammad Kamara and Chop Robinson over there. He said drug test Caleb Williams. Nah, Caleb Williams was going dumb earlier. I saw a couple of highlights, man. All right, what we doing on 3rd and 11, though? What's the play? What's the game plan, man? Hey, all I know is if we don't convert this, Riley Patterson, you better make this field goal or you should be fired immediately. We shouldn't even wait till halftime. You need to go. I'm hearing some good things about my Georgia dog, Louis Seam, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? My boy Louis Seam. Yeah, I thought that was a flag too. It feels like the refs are just holding their whistles. You saw how long it took for them to call that helmet to helmet on that Casimir Allen situation. I don't know. They're just holding their whistles today, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Dan Quinn. I don't know if y'all saw it yet, but I don't know if y'all saw that Dan Quinn, Jaden Daniels run earlier. Yeah, I thought that was pass interference on that play too. But hey, he made a field goal. He made a 38-yarder. He made a 38-yarder. We should be up 12-6 right now. I mean 12-10. We should be up 12-10. Thanks to Riley Patterson. And these aren't even like difficult field goals, man. He missed a 43-yarder. The last kick he attempted was a 43-yarder. He missed it. That wasn't even down right the middle. Like, he wasn't even like dead center or nothing. But yeah, back to my main point. When Jaden Daniels ran that ran with the ball for those yards, first of all, Dan Quinn went to talk to him immediately. But also, it's really funny if you go back and look at the highlight. Jaden Daniels, as soon as he gets tackled, he looks straight at Dan Quinn. Like, yeah, I know, that's my bad type of, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Jaden Daniels, we need you to slide more. That's my only critique, man. You gotta slide. He said, was Riley crying or sweating? I'm assuming sweating that much. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I don't know how the Dolphins ended up with Muhammad Kamara and Chop Robinson, though. Draft one and pick up the other one. Lord have mercy, man. I don't know, man. I can't believe we allowed that to happen. NFL messed up with that one. But nah, yeah, y'all got to see the clip, though, of Jaden Daniels. After he got tackled, he looked straight at Dan Quinn as soon as he got up. Like, I already know I'm about to get chewed out for this. And then Dan Quinn's walking up to him, telling him about himself. And then and he's just sitting there shaking his head like, yeah, that's my bad. I got a little carried away, man. I started having fun, dog. I don't know. My bad. That's on me type thing. You know what I'm saying? My boy Rocky D with the donation to the Cash App, man. Appreciate that. Why is it bad having Diami as a wide receiver too? We seeing Diami saw his sophomore year. Dude just got better. I mean, I believe he did get better. I'm with you. But at the same time, man, I don't know. I don't know. Wide receiver 2 is crazy. And I like De'Ami Brown a lot. I liked him coming out of North Carolina and everything. But wide receiver 2, that means that everybody else needs to step it up. I like De'Ami Brown a lot, but, you know, we'll see. Because I feel like he's playing well. Not to say like he won it by default because everybody else is that bad. But I also just feel like Jahan Dotson's a little off. Olamide Zaccheaus, people didn't expect him to look as good as he did. So that's why I'm thinking. But I don't know. Maybe De'Ami Brown as your wide receiver 2 can be successful. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm very cautious with my optimism there. I'm not going to lie. Y'all know I'm Mr. Optimistic. I'm Mr. Glass Half Full. But that one worries me a little bit. Appreciate the donation, though, my boy Rocky. Yo, I keep getting back-to-back National Weather Service severe thunderstorm warnings, man. We just keep getting them back-to-back-to-back. Is it a different one? Do they start, stop, start, stop? What's going on? Why we keep getting these, man? But it's halftime, y'all. How y'all feeling? Again, Jaden Daniels wise, just to summarize again for those of y'all who may not have already been here, I feel like he looked pretty decent. I liked what I saw from Jaden Daniels. I'm not gonna lie. I liked what I saw. He looked pretty good to me. It wasn't exciting, but it was encouraging, you know. And it was a lot of dinking and dunking, but it was very accurate. It was very poised. He looked like a veteran. He looked like he had command of the offense. And I feel like they nerfed him. I really feel like how he like audibled out of that screen or running whatever it was supposed to be to the De'Ami Brown deep ball and then threw it. I feel like they didn't want him doing that this game. They just wanted him to stay on schedule, don't get hurt, don't get too cute or nothing like that. So I feel like they kind of nerfed him, and that's why we're not really seeing him go for any explosive plays. He's showing that he can You know, maintain efficiency, keep the offense on schedule, keep them ahead of the sticks. No third and longs other than the Andrew Wiley holding. And I feel like I feel like that he did exactly what they probably asked him to do. I don't feel like they unleashed him and let him just do whatever he wanted to do. I feel like they wanted him to go with a very specific game plan, show that he can do that, and then he did that. And I think he's straight. Rico Sam Howell's 11 for 14, 153 yards and a touchdown and 2 rushes for 11 yards. Okay, that boy not playing. But yeah, we do need to get Mike Sanders still a number, though. That's crazy. He still doesn't have a number. Him and De'Ami Brown share the same number 2 jersey number right now, which doesn't make any sense at all to me. Because both of those guys are clearly making this roster. De'Ami Brown is at least a top 3 receiver on this team right now. Mike Sanders still is arguably the best corner on the team right now already. What's going on here, man? And I'm not gonna lie, just to warn y'all, I think Jaden Daniels is done for the preseason. So I hope y'all enjoyed that while you got it, because that's it probably. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's about wraps it up, man. I don't think we're gonna see any more Jaden Daniels. I don't think we're gonna see him in that 3rd preseason game. Nothing. No more joint practices. That's it. That was like the end of the joint Jaden Daniels experience, really, until we get to Tampa Bay for real. Because, again, fans aren't allowed at training camp practices anymore. The media members that are there, I mean, there's so many things to focus on. They can't keep track of everything. So we'll still get a couple of Jaden Daniels' updates here and there. But that's about it. Rico, UNC has more quarterbacks in the NFL than Georgia and Clemson. I respect it. But what about them chips, though? You know what I'm saying? What about first rounders, though? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What about that one? You did. You did. You know what I'm saying? What about the chips in the first rounders? What about Georgia setting a record 2 drafts ago for the most players drafted from one college in a single draft? And how about we about to go do it, and we're about to break our own record this upcoming draft? I'm just giving y'all the heads up now. Hit me back up in April when you see Georgia break that record again. He said we're only talking quarterbacks. Yeah, we do need to do better with quarterbacks, even though I'm really optimistic because I think Carson Beck has a good chance to go number 1 overall. At worst, top 5. Next in line, we'll see about Jaden Rashada. We'll see. I really like that Ryan Puglisi kid that's a true freshman, but nah, that 2026 high school kid that's he's going into his junior year of high school right now. Jared Curtis, stop playing with him, man. Watch out for Jared Curtis. That's the one. That's our like version of the Manning kid that went to Texas. That's like our version, man. Watch out for that Jared Curtis kid. Georgia ain't playing with y'all, man. Watch out for Amarion Hampton from UNC. He has 1,500 last year as a true sophomore. Okay, we about to get busy. I'm gonna try to peep some ACC games as long as it's like the high matchup ones. Like if it's like North Carolina versus Florida State, I'll try to peep. But y'all know I'm generally just SEC'd out, man. I'm just SEC'd out, man. Shouts out my boy Juan Gotti talking sports, man. Y'all see him in the chat, man. Make sure y'all go follow him everywhere that you can. Make sure you subscribe to him on YouTube and all of that, man. He said, I'm going to hold us down for kicker. Please do, man. We need that one. Shouts out my boy Juan Gotti talking sports, man. What's good, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said Rico scout cornerbacks Travis Hunter, Will Johnson, and Benjamin Morrison. I'm not up on Will Johnson or Benjamin Morrison yet. I don't even know what teams they play for yet. I'm just so focused on Georgia as the season starting. After we start to get like in the middle of the season, once we get to like October, November, that's when I start scouting other teams. And then also, but just by watching my Georgia Bulldogs, I'm going to see great players from other teams. Like that's why I was already on Luther Burden before everybody else knew. That's why I was on, what's the edge rusher from Missouri that we all wanted? That what I knew I wanted. I knew a lot of us wanted. What's his name? I was up on him early because after we played Missouri, just from Georgia playing against people throughout the season, I kind of get like, okay, if that edge rusher is doing that well against the best O-line in college football, that guy must be tough. So, I'm going to keep track of him. Same thing with anybody that we go against. If a running back is running well, if a wide receiver is getting open against us, I'm like, okay, we may need to keep track of that guy for the draft. So we'll see. I've been traumatized by any quarterback named Beck after the Shanahan experience. I ain't mad at that. Can someone tell me what happened so far? He said Rico, Marion Hampton out of high school is compared to Saquon, 6 foot 220 and runs a 4.4. That is scary. That Wiley Hole was extremely questionable, arguably, yeah. Jeff Driskel, quarterback too. De'Ami right now is JD's favorite target. It does seem like that. That does seem like how it's going right now. Still under 300 likes. Let them know, man. Make sure y'all leave a like on that stream, man. Don't make me get Shia LaBeouf on y'all again. I gotta do it. Y'all not liking up the stream. Gotta get Shia LaBeouf on y'all, man. Make sure y'all leave a like on that stream, man. Really appreciate that. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Derek. Appreciate that, Herb. Let's go crazy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all leave those likes, man. Appreciate that. Got a lot of people in here. Not enough likes, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, though. But if you can leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. My boy Jimmy said he can only like once, man. Appreciate that big time, man. Appreciate that love. Let's get it, man. I'm excited, though. Scott cornerbacks. Oh, yeah, I just read that earlier. Yeah, I don't know who Will Johnson or Benjamin Morrison are yet, but as we get through this, I start, like, looking at other individual players around, like, October, November. But until then, I'm straight Georgia dog. I know what my Georgia dogs can and can't do, all the way from the redshirt seniors to the true freshmen. I know what all of our guys can and can't do, and then based on who we play on our schedule, I know. Like, because we play Texas early, we play Alabama pretty early, we play Auburn and all of those teams, so I'll be very familiar with their players draft-wise by then. But it's like October, November, where I start looking for players that even Georgia don't play against. That's when I start turning into like a draft scout. But before October, November, Georgia. It's just the Georgia players and who Georgia plays against. I got y'all on those. What's his name? Oh, Darius Robinson. There we go. I knew about Darius Robinson very early because when Georgia played Missouri last year, I was like, who is this guy giving our offensive line fits like this? Like, who was doing this? Luther Burden, the wide receiver, was giving us well, not really. Kamari Lassiter kind of locked them up. I'm not going to lie. But you could tell that he was like a different presence. Like, we definitely focused our defensive attention on making sure he was stopped, and then we worry about everything else afterwards type of thing. So, that's how I do my scouting. It's Georgia opponents. Then when we start to get to like early November, I start looking around to see, okay, who are the top corners in the draft? Who are the top receivers in the draft? But before then, nah, not yet. I'm going to get there, though. I'm going to start to look at top corners. Of course, I know some top players just off of like that tackle from LSU is a dog. You know what I'm saying? I know him. I know that tight end from Michigan is crazy. If you want a tight end, if you need a tight end. I feel like, Penn State always has some freak athletes on the edge for some reason. They have a couple of freak athletes. Alabama's O-line is always great. Georgia's O-line is always great. There's just certain players and position groups that certain teams just always produce. Like Notre Dame and Wisconsin, when it comes to tight ends and offensive linemen, I'm very sure that somebody from that crop is going to be good at something, at blocking, whatever. It's just certain schools you scout for certain things. I know Texas is going to have somebody fast and strong somewhere. We'll get there, though. We'll start scouting soon, man. Late October, early November. Maybe I'll do it sooner. We'll see. And then, yes, sir, let them know, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all leave a like on them streams, man. Drake, this is year one of the rebuild, bro. We still lack some pieces. We aren't there yet. So what my boy Drake say... So in my opinion, the only problem we have is kicker coaching will fix everything else. I mean, we'll see, man. Kicker is our biggest problem. Outside corner concerns me a little bit. Offensive line concerns me a little bit, but everything else, I'm good to go. I love our safety group. I love our linebackers. I love our D-line, especially now that I'm starting to see Dorrance Armstrong really emerge as a dominant presence. The word that was used to describe Dorrance Armstrong in that joint practice against the starting Dolphins offensive line 2 days ago was dominant. Not good, not great, dominant. So I'm hearing that, from multiple sources, my boy RVA_ point of views. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. I believe it was Nikki Javala as well, said that Dorrance Armstrong looks really good. So even though edge rusher was one of my concerns coming into training camp, it sounded like Dorrance Armstrong is that guy that's stepping up to be that alpha male. Because we have great edge rusher depth. That's never been the problem. We're like 4 or 5 deep at edge rusher. That's never been an issue since the draft and free agency. But to hear that Dorrance Armstrong is stepping up as that alpha, because going into training camp, we don't have a Micah Parsons, we don't have a Brian Burns, we don't have what the Dolphins look like they have in Chop Robinson, like a real explosive, you need a game-changing play made at the edge rusher. Dorrance Armstrong seems to be stepping up to possibly become that. I'm not saying it for certain, but I've been hearing some good things. So edge rusher, good. Defensive line, great. Overall linebacker, great. Safety group, great. Slot corner, Mike Sanders still is a dog, man. I think he's going to compete for Defensive Rookie of the Year, no lie. Running backs, great. Receivers, I think good enough, especially with how good Jaden Dane was going to be. Quarterback, great. Tight ends, love our tight end situation, even though they cut my boy Armani Rogers and let him go to the Eagles. It's literally kicker, number one. I would say offensive line maybe like a distant 2, and then outside corner third. I feel like it's like kicker up here for the thing I'm most concerned about. Then way down here, offensive line, and then corner is like right below that. My outside corner at least, because slot corner, Mike Sainristil is good to go. Other than that, I think we have a pretty solid team. I think we can definitely surprise some people this year. How many wins we get? Do we make the playoffs? I'm not exactly sure about that, but I think we're going to surprise some people. No lie. No lie. I'm very excited about this season. I think this season at the very least will be fun. Even if we don't necessarily make the playoffs, we don't win double-digit games, yeah. But I think this season will be fun. It's going to be very exciting. We have exciting players on both sides of the ball. I mean, just imagine Jeremy Chin, Tyler Owens, Quan Martin, Mike Sainristil, Frankie Louva, and Bobby Wagner just flying around with Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Dorrance Armstrong in the trenches just beating people up. I think even our defense will be fun to watch for a casual fan. Then we're going to have a high-flying, highlight-creating defense along with a high-flying and highlight-creating offense as well. So, yeah, we may not necessarily win double-digit games this season. I'm trying to, keep my expectations down a little bit. And Lord have mercy, we're out running the Dolphins. We're out passing them. We're literally only losing because Riley Patterson, and we out doing them in time of possession. You just missed 2 field goals, man. That's how it goes. That's what happens when you miss your field goals. And I still need to talk to Mike McDaniels about going for 2 fourth downs on that drive that led to the only touchdown in this game. Guy, you got to talk to me, Mike McDaniels. What did we do to deserve that one, my boy? What did we do to deserve that, man? What did we do to you? I thought you loved Dan Quinn, man. What happened there? Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all leave them likes, though, man. If you haven't liked, shouts out my boy Joe Castles with a big-time donation. He said, Patterson, turning your key card right now. Yeah, I told y'all, man. Somebody on Twitter already started a survey. When is he getting cut? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. What's your vote? And then, of course, a lot of y'all in the chat gave y'all votes. Some people said by halftime. We'll see, man. It's halftime right now. They going to cut him, or they just going to go ahead and let him finish out the game? But I don't see him making it past this week at all, man. Appreciate that donation again. My boy Joe Castle's always pulling up and donating. Much love there. That's my dog right there, man. He said Saturday night. Don't even come back with the team. You might as well go ahead and stay in Miami, man. Because we may accidentally leave him off the jet. The jet may take off like, oh, man, where was Riley Patterson? What happened? I thought he was right behind me. And left him in Miami, man. We may have to accidentally leave Riley Patterson in Miami, man. That boy Dan Quinn gonna be like, man, I just saw him. I thought he was right with me. I turned around, he wasn't there. That boy Dan Quinn tell Riley Patterson, what's that over there? And get on that jet and take off. I feel it, though, man. That boy Riley Patterson ain't it. We do not have our kicker right now. Our starting kicker is not currently on roster. Ramiz Ahmed got cut a minute ago, a few days ago. That boy Riley Patterson, you up next. Certainly up next. This new return system definitely leads to better starting field position on average, though. Definitely better starting field position on average. Well, outside of the fact that they held on the play, which took them back a little bit. But on average, teams start with pretty decent field positioning off these new kickoff rules, man. The one kickoff rule I hate, though, is the onside kick one. They sold with that. They hate it. There's zero reason why you need to snitch on yourself before you even attempt an onside kick, dog. There's just no way that's what we on. It was like several rules to it, too. It's not even like normal, man. You have to be losing. It has to be the fourth quarter. It was a third rule that I forgot. And on top of all of that, you gotta you have to let the other team know that you're about to do the onside kick before you do it. I mean, it's like no point. Onside kicks are dead now. If you want to see a successful onside kick, you have to watch college football. There's no other way. There's no other way you could potentially see a successful onside kick in this point. And I don't like that defensive holding right there, man. I'm not feeling that one. My boy Tyler Owens making plays, though. Yeah, yes, sir. I saw my boy Graceland say your boy Owens. I'm loving it, man. That's my boy over there. All right, defense. What's going on, man? No Monogamy and Q Blue Kelly on the tackle, combining for that tackle. 5-time first team All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowl selection. Golly, Tyreek. Oh, I feel like this is a good time to remind people that Tyreek Hill is from Georgia. You know, people always assume the fast guys only come from Florida. Fastest guy in the NFL, Tyreek Hill. Just wanted to go ahead and make sure I threw that out there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't go to Georgia, but he from Georgia. Born and raised, you feel me? It's amazing, though, that, like, that reverse play, we didn't make that tackle in the backfield, though. Everybody needs to be on punishment. Everybody needs to be doing push-ups on the sideline right now after that play. It's 3rd and 1, defense. Get off that field. Should have been a loss. Oh my Lord. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Well, you see my boy's athleticism, though. Those are the type of plays that coaches love to help your chances of making this roster. I think Tyler Owens has definitely done enough to show that he deserves to make this roster. But 3rd and 1 gain of 59 is insane. Absolutely insane work right there. I don't like that. But yeah, shouts out to Tyler Owens for running that down, though. I don't know whose fault that was that the guy even got there, but Tyler Owens ran that one down and saved the touchdown. Got to be better on defense than that, man. 3rd and 1 to 1st and goal is insane. Zero chance Owens is not on the team at this point. I mean, I love Tyler Owens, man. And maybe it's just because of how much I want him to make the team that I'm nervous about him making the team. But I'm really hoping that you're right, that he's good to go. We shouldn't have to worry about it. I really hope so. I really want my boy to make the team. Y'all already know my 3 guys. Jeremy Chin, Tyler Owens, and Armani Rogers is now gone to the Eagles, but those are my 3 guys coming into the offseason that I was most intrigued by. Of course, outside of Jaden Daniels. That's obvious. Josh Taylor just said Tyler Owens is one of the best safeties on our team. Yeah, thank goodness for him saving that touchdown, man. Owens definitely made it. I guess I'm just nervous because I'm so invested in him emotionally. Like, I'm really attached to this guy. Y'all saw my mock drafts going all the way back to March of me saying we need to take him in the 7th round. Then when we get to the draft, we don't take him in any round. I was like, well, I guess that's it for my Tyler Owens dreams. Then we signed him as an undrafted free agent. This is literally Armani Rogers 2.0. I did the same thing with Armani Rogers before before the draft from 2 years ago. I mocked him to us in a mock draft. I was like, this is a guy that's raw, but he has a lot of potential, a lot of talent in him. Try to get him late in the draft, see what happens. And then we ended up getting him as an undrafted free agent. Same thing, Tyler Owens, man. Mocked him to us in like February or March. Then here comes the draft. Draft passes, we don't take him in the draft. I'm like, well, that's it for that. And the next thing you know, I see we signed him. And then throughout the training camp and throughout the entire offseason, really in general, more specifically training camp, he's been making play after play after play. I'm so happy, man. And Jeremy Reeves has been terrible, though. I ain't gonna lie. On defense. Great special teams player, but he has been terrible on defense right now, man. Like, really bad, y'all. Jeremy Reeves was awful on that drive. He was 2 of those plays. really bad missed tackles from Reeves the same drive. On the same drive. Come on, Jeremy. My boy Joe Castle with another donation, man. We look great at safety depth. Weak at cornerback. Would like to see a trade or a signing. Yeah, outside corner definitely concerns me. And my boy Tuba Steve said that boy Tyler about to start. I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. My boy Tyler Owens is involved all the time, man. Appreciate that donation again. My boy Joe Castle. As a matter of fact, since it's a second donation, we got to hype it up a little bit more than that, man. Gotta hype it up a little bit more than that, man. Look on TV, man. They're showing your boy. Yes, sir. My boy Tyler Owens, man. Stop playing with him, man. Forwards will be okay. Mark my words. Went up and got one from Driskel. Made a great catch earlier. Can Owens kick? he could do just about everything else. My boy Ed Penny say just do it. Bet. Let me go ahead and make sure y'all like up that stream, man.
Just do it. Do it. Just.
Tyler Owens reminds me of Sean Taylor making plays, play after play, and even just beyond that, athleticism. Y'all were here last week, or y'all have seen all of my videos where I've talked about Tyler Owens and literally broke down how he's arguably the freakiest athlete in all of the NFL. If y'all need me to read those stats to you again, I can, about his like arm length, his speed, his explosion and everything like that, how he tested at the combine and all of that, height, weight, strength, all of that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need that again, let me know. I don't mind. I don't mind. I do not mind. But yeah, Jeremy Reeves, you gotta be better, man. Appreciate that, Aaron. He said, read them. And bank service still unknown, spelling short but deadly. No, that's how you spell. No, it's S-A-I-N. Saner still. 35 walking off the field, whispering to his teammates, watch out for number 40. Yeah, let me go get those Tyler Owens measurables for y'all real quick. It would have been lovely if he could have finished the combine, too, if he would have done all this testing. You didn't also ride up on him prior to the draft. That's good enough. Appreciate that. What flag? What's the flag on now? Dominique Hampton with pass interference. That's not a good look. Not a good look, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a good coverage. I thought that was really good coverage, in my opinion. Yeah, hold on. Let me boo the refs real quick, man. I've been waiting to boo these refs. I've been waiting to boo these refs today, man. You hear the chant? Refs, you suck. It was a little bit of a grab, but it ain't even that serious, man. Y'all good, man. Stop nitpicking. Stop nitpicking, man. I wish I could show y'all the game. I really wish I could. Really wish I could, but they won't let me. Oh, but yeah, let me go ahead and I can read it off real quick. So my boy Tyler Owens, first of all, 6'2", 220. Let's start there. 6'2", 220. 95th percentile wingspan at 79 and 6/8 inch arms. He had a 41-inch vertical, which is ridiculous. He had the longest broad jump out of any defensive back at the combine, with a 1.46 out of any corner, safety, whatever. Longest broad jump. And he was projected to run a 4.3 flat 40 time. He said he was going to run somewhere in the 4.2s. But he ended up getting hurt, so he wasn't able to complete it. But I'm telling y'all, man, don't sleep on my boy. Good job. Okay, Javonte John Baptiste, man. Liking what I'm seeing, Javonte. Let's go. My boy Javonte John Baptiste, y'all gonna stop playing with him, man. They kicked a little field goal. You know what I'm saying? They kicked that little field goal. That's cute. That's all y'all had? After all of that, after that big play, that's all y'all had. That's all y'all, after all of that, that's all y'all had, man. Yeah, and it did look like they were holding Javonte, too. That wasn't a good look. The refs, they saw that pass interference, that little baby pass interference from Dominique Hampton. But our offensive lineman getting held like that while the quarterback's scrambling. Still ended up getting them, though. But, I mean, refs, come on, man. Be at least a little fair, man. I know it's preseason, but godly. Yeah, it should be 12-13, but that boy sorry over there, man. That boy Riley Patterson, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rookie from Notre Dame. Yes, sir. We got a couple of them. Don't forget Sam Hartman. I mean, he's hurt with a shoulder injury right now, but Javonte John Baptiste and Sam Hartman representing for Notre Dame. I wish we would start drafting some Georgia Bulldogs, but apparently that's just not in the cards for the Commanders. Haven't done it in so long, man. You got to go back to Jake Fromm, Eli Wolf, and I didn't even really like them at Georgia, let alone in the NFL. And then before then, Thomas Davis. Well, after he was already like 37 years old, basically be an on-field coach for us at linebacker from the Carolina Panthers. And before that, Bakari Rambo, I guess. Like, that's it. That's the history of Georgia Bulldogs on the burgundy and gold. That's all I got. It's not good, man. And of course, Marcus Rosemy-Jack-Saint, but he just hasn't been good. He's not. Marcus Rosemy-Jack-Saint isn't making his team. That's all so it's not good for me, man. Not looking good. I can't wait to get like a jersey where it's half Commanders, half Georgia Bulldog, but that ain't coming out anytime soon. It don't look. Javonte definitely looks like he's going to make the team. I think Javonte may honestly be higher than KJ Henry on the depth chart. At least I thought so. But then again, KJ Henry was out there with the starters with Dorrance Armstrong earlier, and then now Javonte John Baptiste is out here with the backups. But I thought Javonte may actually be, but we'll see. Either way, both of those guys are making the team, so you don't got to worry about that. Javonte's making the team. KJ Henry's making the team. Those are your top 5 edge rushers at least. Jamin Davis may be the 6th one, maybe. But at least you know your top 5 are Dorrance Armstrong, Cleveland Farrell, Dante Fowler, Javonte John Baptiste, and KJ Henry. Those are your 5 edge rushers. They probably will keep 6. We'll see if Jamin Davis is the 6th one. I think Jamin Davis should make the team no matter what. I think no matter what's going on. Yeah, Bakari Rambo is an insane name. He never lived up to how good his name was. Let him know, Commander Joe. Yes, sir. I ain't even mean for that to rhyme. Let him know, Commander Joe. My boy Talon was not playing with y'all, man. Don't forget Hall of Famer Champ Bailey. Yeah, I just didn't even feel like going that far back. And then we traded him away, too. To even on top of Champ Bailey, we traded him away. Now, Clinton Portis was fun, but I'm not sure if that was a fair trade, dog. I ain't gonna lie. He said players of the game so far, Tyler Owens for Washington, Patterson for defense. I ain't mad at that, man. I love to hear the Tyler Owens love, man. Was a cover sack more than beat the left tackle, but good pursuit. I completely agree. It wasn't like he beat him immediately or nothing like that. Let's see, bro. Paramount Plus is bugging right now. My stream is messing up too. I'm on Vola Kid. Everything just dead for me. I don't know what's going on right now. Push them around a bit. I want to see our run game on this drive. Push them around again. Allen trips a lot on returns and runs. Does need to work on that. Okay, Byron Pringle for 1 yard. You know what I'm saying? A little something, something. Yeah, I think Dotson was only targeted once, and I think he dropped the pass too. It wasn't good, man. It wasn't good, man. Somebody help that boy Dotson, man. Portis was good. Now, Portis is not only good, but hilarious. Like, that whole Southeast Jerome thing he was doing, like, as a little 5-year-old kid, that was amazing to me. Like, that was fun, like, really fun. I used to love that. I used to have a little clown and stuff, all the different personalities. But, I mean, again, the Bulldogs just, I mean, the Burgundy and Gold just avoid Georgia Bulldogs at all costs. Even when they have a future Hall of Famer at corner, they trade him away. And shouts out to Luke McCaffrey for making another play. Yes, sir. My boy Luke McCaffrey not playing with y'all, man. That's 2 good catches for him from over the middle, man. My boy Luke McCaffrey is not playing with y'all. Trying to tell y'all something, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Okay, my boy Bryson Tremaine making some plays as well. That's what I like to hear. My boy Luke McCaffrey not playing with y'all, man. Boy, Luke McCaffrey. My boy Bryson, I like it, man. I like it. That boy Jeff Driskel be cooking, man. My boy Ben Sinnott. Now we starting to hear something about Ben Sinnott. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ben Sinnott so hard to tackle. Yeah, this up-tempo is killing him right now, too. Up-tempo killing that Dolphins defense right now, man. My boy Ben Sinnott, man. Y'all better stop sleeping on him. My boy Ben Sinnott out here making plays, man. That's Mr. Yak right there. Mr. Yards after catch himself, man. He don't go. My boy Ben Sinnott, Mr. Yak. My boy, who said that? Somebody on Twitter just said it. Quarterback 1, Jaden Daniels. Quarterback 2, Jeff Driskel. Jeff Driskel does look good enough to be our backup quarterback, though. I ain't gonna lie. And while you at it, go ahead and take that number 0 from Marcus Mariota so we can give it to Mike Sanders still. While you at it, go ahead and just do that. Let's get it, man. Where's the PI? Yeah, they're not really calling those on them. They'll call it on us, but they're not going to really call it on them. They've had like 3 or 4 of them that look like it, and it's crazy too because Ben Sinnott was wide open on that play that Jeff Driskel tried to take that deep shot on. He should have just threw it to Ben. Took a deep shot. He Mike Tyson punched him, bro. What is the ref doing? Ref is some trash. It's already done. There's a bus ticket waiting for our kicker's locker. I hope so, man. Somebody go down to Miami and help him pack his bags, man. He may need a little help doing that, man. Somebody go down there and help him. Oh, yeah, you right. You right. I do got to boot a refs for that. I do got to boot a refs for that. Yeah, my boy Mason Kinahan saying that the Burgundy and Gold are going to have a top 5 up-tempo offense in the NFL for sure this year. I definitely agree with that. I think we're definitely going to be very, very up-tempo. Yeah, we got to boot them refs, man. I don't know what they got going on. And then they going to call flags on us on the kicking team. I just don't even get it. Wait, why does Casimir Allen have an OTF tattoo? I'm not going to lie, though. My boy Mark Tyler brings up a good point. This game is boring outside of being a Commanders fan. Let him know, Ed. Every time he says, just do it. You know I got to play it. Make sure y'all leave a like on the stream, man. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. On the stream. Bro, who is the ref sleeping with? These refs some garbage. Refs have got to be asleep. Yeah, make sure y'all leave that like, man. Yes, sir. My boy Reggie T with the big time donation to the Cash App. My boy said he sent the donation, huge donation, because the refs still hate us. Matter of fact, booties refs one more time, man. Booties refs one more time. And again, shouts out to my boy Reggie T with the donation. Per usual, man. Appreciate that big time, man. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. But we got to boo these refs, man. Big time. Time for them to go. That hopefully we don't play the Dolphins at any point this season again. I mean, the only time we would even have a chance to play them again is in the Super Bowl. And that if we got to deal with these refs, we might as well just go ahead and chalk that up as an L. If we were to somehow, with a big miracle, make it to the Super Bowl this year, highly doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. I would put money on the fact that we don't do it. But just say the scenario. If we have to go up against these refs, it's cooked. We might as well not even, we might as well not even have hope in that game. Anything is possible. It looks like we are well coached. You can tell that right now, one of our biggest issues, I'm not going to lie, is that our tackling sucks. Our tackling is really bad. Outside of that, though, I'm pretty encouraged by what I'm seeing across the board. Definitely a little worried about the tackling, but outside of that, everybody, everybody that needs to be stepping up has been stepping up, except for, I guess, Wiley. Benjamin St. Juste got beat for that touchdown. Outside of that, I kind of like what I've seen. Oh, and the kicker situation is awful, clearly. I mean, at this point, it's not even worth really even talking about. We already know it's bad. The score. Oh, y'all sure can't see the score. Thank you, Ma. I don't know why I had it like that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. My stream keeps going down too. It just keeps getting like dead silent. It's a little weird. I need that stream to stay up. After cuts, we'll get another kicker. Yep. I talked about that earlier. I think we have roster cuts in like 10 days down to 53. A lot of teams out there have 2 kickers. We're going to be able to get somebody. We should be able to get somebody from somewhere. They really don't like us, man. It's just a bunch of flags. But this time it's at least offensive holding, so we'll take that flag, I guess. Yeah, Reeves wasn't playing with that hit, though. Reeves was not playing with that hit. He missed a bunch of tackles, not only just today, but he was missing tackles against the Jets as well. But he wasn't playing there. Yeah, Reeves almost. That boy wasn't playing, man. He's sick of us talking bad about him. That boy Jeremy Reeves had a big hit finally. That boy Chiggy forced a holding penalty. I'll take that, man. Yeah, that boy Jeremy Reeves killed that boy, man. Let's see where we going. I forgot Martavis Bryant was on the team. 3rd and 1, no. Let's stop him, man. But yeah, I forgot Martavis Bryant was on the team. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I completely forgot he was even. I forgot we signed him. It does seem like flags are dropping all the time, though. Okay, so at least offensive holding. So take that back. 3rd down again. Let's do it. 3rd down again. Let's do it. Let's do it again. That's why I'm not stopping the defense chant, man. Let's get it. Y'all got to go out there and stop them on a 3rd down again. Y'all didn't successfully the first time. Never mind. Big 1st down again. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Seemed like they was just going to get that 1st down regardless. Bryant was just a body. They got to have so many players in camp at this time. Yeah, we're at like 91, I believe, because of the International Pathway Program. I think we're allowed to have one more. So I believe our roster's at 91 right now. Yeah, Lord have mercy. Was that AJ Woods in coverage, man? Yeah, that was AJ Woods, wasn't it? Yeah, that was bad. I love the Tyler Owens love, man. I mean, at least AJ Woods made the tackle after he gave up the big play, though. He got mauled, but at least he brought the guys down. Coach is giving Owens some love. Wiley is horrible. 3 holding calls. Well, he had 3. I thought he just had 1. Getting beat deep, the theme of the night. Yeah, these backups getting torched, man. They are. And again, I know they're backups, but at the same time, backups play. It's the reason we cut from 90 to 53, man. These guys are going to have to get out there and play at some point from just natural fatigue, and guys have to rotate in, or injuries happen. It's football, so, these guys need to do better, man. He said at this point, cut the whole team. I mean, it's preseason, man. We straight. Really, the score is 12-13, but, our kicker's terrible. Number 24, our corner, hot trash. 4 down territory. I mean, I'm here to evaluate, not to win. It's the preseason, so it'd be fun to win, but Oh, no, my boy Stetson Bennett out here throwing easy interceptions, man. Yeah, AJ Woods was getting targeted this drive, man. It has not been good for him, boy. That boy might be gone. Okay, Jamin Davis, though. Okay, Jamin Davis. Now let's go, man. 2nd and 10. What y'all doing, defense? What y'all doing, defense? Yeah, Jaden Daniels is done. I don't think we're gonna see Jaden Daniels anymore this preseason. I think that's it for that. Revo trash outside of special teams. Bimba don't break. Yeah, Jamie Davis in coverage, y'all, man. Look at Jamie Davis in coverage. Oh, he did something else. Wait, so he had a good play in coverage, and then right after that, he caused a fumble? Okay, Jamin Davis. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Jamin Davis, let's go. Yeah. Jamin Davis. Making that team, man. Making that team, man. Yes, sir. Jamin Davis. Yes, sir, Jamin. Yes, sir. He still don't have no bend to him, but he made a good play. He still don't have an ounce of bend in his game, but he's really fast. Yes, sir. Still don't have an ounce of bend, but great play, man. Nah, that Jamin Davis play is crazy because that looked a little, you know what I'm saying? That was a little nuance. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a guy that just moved the edge rusher attempt something like that. Like he like went outside, juked to the outside, came back in. I mean, some mean agility. Jamin Davis has some agility. No bend, but that agility is crazy though. He got some agility to him. He can, you know what I'm saying? He hit him with a little move, man. I'm liking it, man. Yes, sir. My boy Jamin Davis. And finally, man, we actually had a play that could kind of wake you up a little bit. If y'all started falling asleep, there you go. He better be shining against this level of competition. Hey, good point, too, but with that first round a few years ago, nah, not yet. Not yet, but I'll take it, though. Shouts out to the defense, man. Shouts out to Jamin Davis. So is Jamin Davis a lock to make the roster after that play? Is that it? Is that all he needed to make the roster? Yes, sir. Let him know, True Love. Like this up, people. Yes, sir. I'm going to let Shia LaBeouf tell you. If y'all don't listen to me, if y'all don't listen to nobody in the chat, at least listen to Shia LaBeouf, man. He telling you what to do, man. Make sure you leave that like, man.
Just do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all leave that like, man. Wait, we fumbled all right. Ah. The very first play he did. Yo, his first play, he fumbles. Yo, Mick Sorley, this is not good, man. Lord have mercy, man. I mean, I know he's not here to make the team, but golly. Golly, I know he was brought here just to be a body. But golly, man, they're about to completely erase this whole strip sack fumble that Jamin Davis just did. Just completely just erase it. Just no point. Just completely erased it, man. So is Jamin Davis a roster lock after that sack though? What was that noise from one of the dogs? Oh, he's just rolling around on his back being stupid. Can he kick field goals? Why we keep asking if everybody can kick field goals? You talking about Tracy McSorley? He can't play quarterback, but maybe he can kick field goals better than Riley Patterson. But now Jamin Davis did go crazy on that play, but it sucks that that whole drive was just wasted. Good job, Tressway, with that punt, though. Yeah, that boy Tressway with that kick, man. That was a great kick right there, man. Wait, so that's our first turnover of the preseason? That's crazy. Wait, who hurt themselves? Reeves again? Reeves got a big hit again and got hurt? Oh, Lord, man. Come on, man. Lord have mercy, Reed. Lord have mercy, Reeves. He's good. He shook it off. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. That's good. Come on, defense. Let's get it. Just say that Jamin's a lock after that sack fumble. Is he for real, though? Is he? Is that all we needed to see and be like, okay, we're good to go? Bro, I got us winning the parlay. This is blowing me. Oh, no. Oh, no, man. I liked how Jeremy Reeves was showing he was okay, though, by doing that little shake. Like, I'm good, man. Don't worry about me, man. I'm straight. Stop playing this, man. So I like this team, folks. 10 wins. We got to get that kicker situation done. I need to see a little bit more from the outside corners, and I need a little bit more assurance that the offensive line is going to do what they got to do. Oh, man, we almost had one right there. Almost had one right there. Let's see. Defense, some garbage. Yep. Allowed another first down on 3rd and long, man. Dominique Hampton and Anthony Pittman. I don't know. Our linebacker depth, especially with Jordan McGee hurt, I don't know. Starting to grow into a concern. But James Pierre, you got to pick that off, man. Because now you see what happened on 3rd and 10. We should switch Forbes to our field goal kicker. Yeah, Rico, what you got to say about Patterson? He's awful. Man, it's terrible. I've been saying for a couple of months now, we do not have our kicker that we're going to end up going into the regular season with is not on our roster. They gave Ramiz Ahmed as many opportunities as he could. Then they brought in Riley Patterson, let him compete. Then they kicked Ramiz Ahmed and then let Riley Patterson go by himself and give him all the reps he could. He didn't miss a single kick in that Dolphins joint practice 2 days ago. Then he came into this game, and then they were what we thought they were. He was who we thought he was, man. Can't wait for Bobby to be out there and get these. Yeah, it's going to be different when Bobby Wagner's out there. I mean, think about it. We haven't seen Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, nor Bobby Wagner play, I think, a single snap so far this preseason. We've been going out there with a very incomplete defense the whole time. Can you do daily vids and go be kicker? You from Georgia. It's in you, not on you. Dude, go do daily vids and still go be a kicker, man. I might have to start practicing, man, because it can't be hard to do better than Patterson. It can't be too hard to be better than Patterson. I'm not saying to be a good kicker, but to at least be better than him, man, it can't be that hard. That man didn't miss a single field goal in that joint practice against the Dolphins. He come in this game and looks like who we expected him to look like. That man had one good day. That man got a genie with one wish. He said, make him good. The genie said, bet. Only for one day. That man, I think in the joint practice, he made one from 50, another one from 50, and then a one from like 57. How are you out here missing 49 and 43s when you made all of that in joint practice? It's the same distance. What's the difference? Let all our DBs try out for kicker. Yeah, where's Chin? I'm not sure if Jeremy Chin is playing either. I don't know. You talking about practice. Destroying time now. Kicker is my third main position. Been practicing kicking for 4 years now. Hey, man, we need you. Chris Blewett. Remember, just think about where we are right now. We had Chris Blewett last year, and he blew it. Terrible. Lived up to his last name. Ramiz Ahmed was his backup in the XFL. Then Ramiz Ahmed was above Riley Patterson on the depth chart. We cut Ramiz Ahmed, and then Riley Patterson was the backup to the backup of Chris Blewett, basically. When you ultimately think about it, Riley Patterson, who is our kicker right now, was the backup to Ramiz Ahmed, who was the backup to Chris Blewett in the XFL. That tells you everything you need to know about this kicker situation alone. You don't need to know nothing else. You don't need to know nothing else. That should tell you everything you need to know about this kicker situation. Yeah, why I was about to say why Chin isn't out. I don't know. I don't think he's been out there. And if he has, I mean, he hasn't allowed any bad plays, but I don't think he's played, though. I have not noticed Jeremy Chin. I'm about to go back and look later. So last 2 games, Rico, who do you think would be our best safety defensive back starters, or you really think we just need 3 preseason games enough? Nah, Jeremy Chin and Quan Martin are your 2 starting safeties for sure. Outside corner, man, I think it's very opponent-based, like, dependent, like, because, like, Mike Evans next week, week 1 of the regular season, my fault, not next week. Like, what, September 6th or something like that, I think it is? Matter of fact, let me check for y'all. No, September 8th, my fault, September 8th. We play Tampa Bay Buccaneers September 8th, and you got to defend that really tall Mike Evans. And shouts out to the defense for getting that sack, too. Shouts out, defense, get off the field. I want my longer corners. I want the Michael Davises. I want the Benjamin St. Juste. But when they're going against faster, shiftier guys, I think I prefer Emmanuel Forbes. So we may not necessarily have a dedicated starting 2 outside corners. I think it's going to be very matchup based. But safety-wise, Jeremy Chin and Quan Martin are your 2 starting safeties, point blank period. Mike Sanders still plays every snap until he's tired. He's your starting slot corner, your starting nickel, your star. I call him star. That's what my Georgia Bulldogs call him. But for the past few years, we've been calling it a Buffalo nickel. But either way, that additional DB on the field, you take a linebacker off the field, you take a defensive lineman off the field, so you can have an additional defensive back. That is Mike Sanders still. He's going to play all the time. I don't see why he wouldn't. And yes, sir, they finally missed the field goal. Yeah, they finally missed the field goal. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. That's how it feels, Dolphins. That's how it feels. So Chin has played. Well, at least I know he didn't give up any big plays or something. Like when you know for a fact that a safety was out there, that a DB was out there, that means he's typically getting cooked. Just found metal wire in my Panda Express. Who knows a lawyer? Hey, okay, Smokes, let's get paid, man. Yes, sir. Let's go get that big check. Yes, sir. Somebody represent my boy Smokes. Found a metal wire. That's what you get for eating that Panda Express in the first place. But we ain't even gonna get into that. Get my boy paid, though. Get my boy paid. Yes, sir. Pay my boy. Sanford still is a beast. Yeah, he's already, everybody's, I'm not even just saying this because I'm a big fan of his, but like, you had Mitch Tisler, you had Nikki Javala, I think maybe even John Com. You've had, I believe I saw my boy Mason Cannon. I saw a few people that cover the Commanders extensively say that Mike Sanford still is already our best corner and arguably our best defensive back. Show me the money. I do need that. You know, I'm gonna need to do that as one of my gifs. Like how I do this, I might have to do the bring me my money. I'm about to do that one, not the show me the money one that, you know, the trending thing. I'm talking about the little, what's the guy in the locker room with the football players? He's like, bring me my money. And then everybody start going crazy. I might have to do that one. I may have to get that one as one. We already had a footage of every Jaden Daniels throw and run against the Dolphins in the preseason game. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that clip. Thank you very much. I'll take that. That wire fell out his beard. That's what they gonna try to tell him. You don't rock with baseball? Not really, nah. I mean, if I did, I guess I'd be a Braves fan, but not really. Football, basketball, man. My boy Mark Tyler said, I want to get a Tyler Owens jersey. I love that. I love to hear it. But yeah, I mean, I grew up, I mean, like when I still was in Maryland, because I was born in Maryland, then I moved to Atlanta. I was raised in Atlanta. But when I was there, I went to a couple of Baltimore Oriole games, but I was gone from Maryland before the Nationals even existed. So I guess if anything, Orioles. But I used to go to Bowie Bay Sox games a lot as a kid. I remember that, going to the Bowie Bay Sox games. So I rock with the Bowie Bay Sox. I love the Orioles. Black and orange is my favorite color combination on earth. Like, no matter what, jerseys for sports, whatever. Like, orange is my favorite color. Black and orange is my favorite combination. That's why I love the Bengals jersey so much. They have my favorite jerseys in the whole NFL. So that's another reason why I rock with the Orioles too, because I can get one of their hats and then I can put on a nice little fit that I love because they got orange. So I need to go in and get me an Orioles hat too. I used to rock with the Orioles when I was little because that was all that was there. That was the only the Nationals didn't exist by the time I left Maryland. I was already in Atlanta by the time the Nationals existed, so Orioles, I guess. But I mean, kind of Braves. I root for all of them. Nationals, Braves, Orioles to do well. But do I actively watch? Nah, not really. I spend too much time watching football. Like even in June, I'm watching college football stuff from the previous year. I'm watching high school football tape. Like I'm so into football, I really don't have time for any other sport like that. Cause especially Georgia football. Georgia football is some of the best high school football in the nation. Like that's a whole event in itself. That's why when football season comes around, I don't know how y'all have time to watch anything else. Cause just start with Sunday NFL, Monday NFL, Thursday NFL, Friday high school, Saturday college, and then rinse and repeat. For me at least. I'm big on high school football. It's a mix of Georgia high school football is just one of the best in the nation. And then also I care about recruiting so much. Again, for those of y'all who weren't here, if I had to rank my favorite parts about watching football, including NFL and college, high school recruiting is number one. Then I would say NFL draft is number two, like scouting that and everything. Then I would say college football on Sundays and stuff like that. NFL football college football on Saturdays, NFL football on Sundays. And then fifth, I guess, would be free agency. I love free agency, but, it's just, you really shouldn't be going too crazy in free agency. But depending on how I'm feeling, free agency may even be above, NFL and college football. But I'm big. High school recruiting is my favorite part about football, man. It is. And then draft is right behind it. And then after that, it's the actual games that take place on Saturdays and Sundays. Rico watch preseason, postseason baseball. You become a baseball fan. I did watch that one I think it was the Braves run. Was it the Braves that did the Braves win a? Yeah, that 2021 Braves, I watched that and supported that. I was really excited, especially since a lot of, from Atlanta. So a lot of my homeboys are Braves fans, and I was rooting for the Braves for them. So that was cool. That was fun, but I'm just football. Even as much as I love basketball, like I play basketball in real life. I'm always doing pickup games and stuff. Love basketball. I don't really like NBA 2K, but I love basketball. But even then, football it's just when do I have time? Even when like basketball is on, I prefer to go watch an old football game. I just love football that much. I prefer to go watch. It's February and we're more so focused on basketball, getting ready for the All-Star game, and I'm like, yo, I'm in the mood to watch some Georgia Auburn right now. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to do that with my Commanders once we start winning enough. Last year was just a hard season to go back and watch unless I was trying to do like film study on a specific player. But if I'm just chilling at home, I prefer to have a Georgia versus Florida game up than to have like a new show like Breaking Bad. I'm just super football though. That's just me. I love high school football. I'm watching people's huddles all the time. That's just me. I'm not really like a super movie person, a super Netflix shows and stuff like that. I squeeze in anime here and there, but I'm really just football, dog. I'm just out there on a Navy Army game, just chilling, just cooling. I'm on Xbox playing college football. Might as well throw in a random game. You should start doing reactions on another channel. I maybe should. McSorley is cut. Yeah, there's no point in me even really doing analysis on McSorley. That's why I've just been chilling. I figured this was a good time to get off topic because make them fly home on his own dime. You not getting on the team playing. Yeah, I play a lot of college football. I play a lot of college football. It's really the only game I've been playing. I literally went from playing in Shrouded, Pal World, like a rotation of. I played a little bit of Call of Duty. We went back to Smite for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was juggling a lot of games. I still play Civilization 6, you know what I'm saying? And then college football came out, and that's all I play. Once Human is literally the best game ever made to me. Like, it literally has everything I want in a video game, and then college football came out, and I've been stuck on it. I haven't been on Once Human in weeks. And I was really grinding Once Human when it first came out, but I literally, like, if I had to dream of the perfect game to play, Once Human would be that game. But college football came out, and it dominated it. My boy Brendan with the donation, man. Appreciate that. I get into high school football because of my former high school owned in West Virginia in football. Going for our 11th state championship in 16 seasons. That is domination. First of all, appreciate the donation per usual. But that is a level of domination that's unheard of. We definitely don't have something like that down here in Georgia. You got Buford. You got Logansville. You got like a whole Douglasville, Langston, Westlake. Savannah, you have them Savannah high schools and stuff. We just have so many. I don't know. That is pure domination. I just can't believe that. That's scary to be that dominant consistently. How are y'all doing that? Because IMG Academy is dominant in Florida because they literally recruit players to come play for them from across the nation as if they're a college. That's why IMG Academy is dominant in Florida. Like, my boy Ellis Robinson, I believe he's from Connecticut and went there to play high school football. #1 corner in the nation last year. Even shut down Jeremiah Smith in the camp, but we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But either way, like, that's what IMG Academy does to stay dominant. How is your school in Virginia doing that? If they're not IMG Academy, y'all just so happen to have all of the dominant players in the DMV in one neighborhood? That one zoning for the high school? Or is it like a charter school? JD5, I'm so happy you're not a bum. Do I have any interest in D2 football? Nah, I'm more excited about high school football. But again, it's probably just because Georgia is so fun. Oh, yeah, my fault, West Virginia. Technically not DMV, but still, though. Like, that's crazy. I mean, because Randy Moss came from West Virginia. I'm trying to think of who else came from West Virginia. There's talent out there. Martinsburg High School. First of all, appreciate the donation again. Much love to that, man. He said Martinsburg High School in the 1920 season, we went 13-0. We scored 783 allowed. Golly! That net positive is crazy. Last year, 14-0, 586. And, golly, West Virginia. But yeah, my fault on that. But still, that's still ridiculous, though. Some good, some bad. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, man, football is back. Georgia high school football already kicking off. A lot of the top recruits in the nation going off against each other because this is what we do, man. Salute to Martinsburg. Know a lot of good people in that panhandle. That's what's up. Shouts out to AB for that shout out to my boy Brendan, man. We are 4A in West Virginia right now. Heineke era or Howe era. Which did I prefer? I guess maybe Howe. I don't know. The Heineke era was more fun, but Howe provided a little bit more ceiling and hope. But ultimately, Heineke ended up having the better era, I guess. Rico, how do you think the last preseason game is going to go? Just a bunch of backups. I don't think we're going to see any of the starters. I don't think we've seen Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Bobby Wagner, and a lot of our starters at all in the preseason. Not one single snap. I think that third preseason game, we're not going to see any of them. We were so good, we have to play out-of-state teams like Virginia, Maryland, D.C., Ohio, and Canada. Golly. Command is about to be that high school. Yes, sir. Let them know. We still have an entire fourth quarter to go, man. Ugh. Ew. Can't believe we still got more fourth quarter to go. I think Pac-Man Jones is, he may have been born in Virginia, but he definitely from Atlanta, though. I know because he went to Westlake. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about my high school, we can go back. Now, I don't know what happened with Malik Willis, but Juan Gaston and what's his name, the wide receiver coming out of the high school right now, elite players there. But we can go Cam Newton, we can go AJ Terrell. I don't know if y'all know, y'all probably don't care because y'all didn't go to Westlake, but there was like a 3-year run-in from like 2012 to 2015 or something like that, where Westlake High School, again, my high school that I'm from, that we had the most NFL players. We had the most players in the NFL out of any high school in the nation. So, Westlake, we do our thing. Pac-Man, you know what I'm saying? Cam Newton, AJ Terrell. We do our thing. We got a lot of other celebrities outside of that, but that's more so music and stuff. But football-wise, we do our thing. Did you play? No, I did not. I did middle school. I did a bunch of middle school. I got to high school. I was like, nah, I'm chilling, man. I'm focusing on this music. I told y'all I didn't know I was going to do anything with sports. I was straight music the whole way. Then at a certain point, I was like, man, I'm going to rock with this sports, man. Talking about college, did you play? Opinions on our unis? I like our unis. I'm chilling. It could be better, but it also could be worse. I'm good. Double Forbes got on Busta Rhymes jewelry chains. Yeah, I don't like the whole multiple chains look. I've never liked that, man. I don't like I hate when people stack their chains, bro. Just wear one at a time, man. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. Next 4 plays, 2-yard run, incomplete, flag, punt. That's what we like, don't it? Isn't that what we like? I don't know if y'all noticed, but Luke McCaffrey got an opportunity at punt returner, but the punt was kicked out of bounds. But they threw Luke McCaffrey back there, man. I was music too. But I played tuba for Norfolk State University. But I was all the middle school saxophone, even to the point that I was on the jazz band. I was on every band they had. All state. I was everything you could do with a saxophone, man. I was everything. We even got to go to D.C. all of the time. We went to Birmingham every year for jazz. We went to D.C. one time. We went to Orlando to Disney World one time. I was traveling. Almost all of my field trips, really, especially middle school and high school, were through band. Because they ain't really rock with us on field trips unless you were doing some extracurricular activity. The school itself wasn't really doing field trips. So shouts out to band for being the reason I got to go places. But I'm talking about music like producing. All the music you hear on my channel is mostly me. I think most of the songs, if not almost all of them at this point, are me. That used to be my super passion, not sports. So sports and video games. Rico, who's your favorite saxophone player? I do not have one. I did not listen to them outside of playing it. I was just chilling. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say it. Make up something. Even though I used to like going to it was this underground jazz club thing that I used to go to with my grandparents in DC. I went there like 3-4 times. I used to let that. It was like live jazz. I was the youngest person in there by at least 30 years. I was going there, I think, right before college. I think it was high school or something, maybe early college or high school. Youngest person in there by at least 30 years of gap. But it was, I used to like that. Them jazz clubs was fire. It was somewhere in DC. I don't know DC well enough to know where it was. I would know it if I walked in there, but I would have to ask them where that was. But yeah, do I have a favorite saxophone artist? Nah. Producer? Yeah. Artist? Nah. Producing my thing. I'm making the track right now. That's what's up, my boy AB. Then again, went good again when I graduated. Chris Rodriguez is cut. That's not good. What's good, Andre? I'm chilling, man. Martavis Bryant is out there. Boy, I haven't even noticed. Rico, what TV shows are you currently watching? Like I said, like I talked about earlier, I don't really watch TV. That's like movies and shows I don't really watch. I watch anime some, but I'm straight football, especially right now. It's too much high school Georgia football to watch, and just recruiting. Anybody that my Georgia Bulldogs are recruiting, I gotta watch their huddles. I try to watch their games when they're on Fridays. Then I watch plenty of college stuff because I just love college football, and also it helps me prepare for the draft. And I draft is probably, like I said, I care more about high school recruiting than the draft. In the draft for the NFL, than actually care about the games on Sundays. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just not enough time to really watch stuff. Like I've never seen Breaking Bad or any of the great shows that everybody talks about. I just don't really watch television. I'm not a superheroes guy. I don't know Marvel and DC. I'm just football, man. Football and video games. I don't know nothing. I ain't seen none of them shows. Any of them top shows, Game of Thrones, the one with the aliens that's like based in the 80s or whatever. Nothing. If I watch anything, it's because I'm like watching it with my cousins or my friends and they like throw it up in the Discord. But do I just by myself? Don't ever pull up movies. I never would just sit down and pull up a movie ever. It's just not my thing. I watch movies with families and friends, but you'll never ever catch me going to the movie theater by myself. I don't care enough. Forbes played good and y'all still ain't no winning. Next year, can you do a Rico Big Board top 50? I may think about it. I may try to put something together like that. That's really difficult though. 150 players is crazy. 150 players is insane. I'm gonna try, but I don't think people understand how much work that is. That's not normal. That's not a normal amount of work, man. Especially when you start getting down to like, once you get past 90, bro. Yeah, the fumble was crazy. I miss Sam Hartman right now. Okay. So Martavis Bryant's first target in a few years, I guess. He ended up drawing a defensive holding, so that's a positive, but that's about all he did right there. That's the extent of that moment. Tacoma Station. I haven't watched a movie in like 10 years. Not on my own. Now, like just throwing on the Rush Hours just to have background noise, I may do that. I'll just throw in the Rush Hour movies just chilling, or Tropic Thunder or something like that. But like sitting down and just watching a movie, nah. I just don't have the attention span. I prefer to either be playing video games, anime, or football. I don't really have it in me. Oh no, Casman Allen's hurt, man. Oh, no, he did. He's played poorly. Oh, no, Casman Allen is not looking good today. Somebody said he got hurt. They meant he hurt his chances. I thought they said he got hurt. I was scared. My boy, R.M. Childs, man. Appreciate you for pulling up per usual with another donation. Rivera coaching legacy is dependent on Jamin, Jahan, and Forbes. That's not a good thing to depend on, man. Somebody said Tacoma Station. Wait, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Tropic Thunder is probably my favorite movie of the two. I've seen Tropic Thunder at least 100 times. Just because that's my go-to. If I'm about to go to sleep or if I'm working on a video, I just need some back. Because I can't work in silence. I can't. I go crazy in silence. I can't even sleep in silence. I have to play I have to play like a podcast, usually sports or something, finance or New York, maybe New York news or something like that. Or it has maybe somebody in the party chat is maybe streaming a game while I'm going to sleep, so I'll pull up the Discord or Twitch and they'll stream. Other than that, man, I need some type of noise. But yeah, Tropic Thunder and the 3 Rush Hours, especially the first 2 are my go-tos. Just throw them on. I just need something in the background. I can't work in silence, so I need to have something playing. It's either music. even if I'm in the party chat and it's like 12 of us in a party chat, I still like a consistent noise. So I usually have some type of like, I don't know, Tropic Thunder or the Rush Hours for me. Those are my go-to. Hopefully Martavis good enough to be wide receiver 2. It does not look like it right now. But yeah, shouts out my boy Smokes for rocking with Tropic Thunder 2 as well, man. That's my thing. 2006, 2003 has some of the most classic comedy movies. You ain't lying. Casman Allen is a USFL player. Golly, man. What just happened? I know he doesn't look good, but golly. We turned on Casman Allen that fast? Yeah, Casman Allen's definitely cooked after that fumble, though. I ain't gonna lie. That sucks. My boy Aaron with a big time donation to the Cash App. My fault. To the super chat, the YouTube. Appreciate that. Rico, so nice to spend time with you and Skins fans. Hell, yes, sir, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the donation. And it came in as my favorite color, orange. So that was just amazing on multiple levels, man. Appreciate that donation. Let me go ahead and do the air horns one more time as well, man. Appreciate that donation. Big love. Man, again, man. I would already be watching these games, so I'm just happy that y'all just pull up and watch it with me. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't already. Don't make me get Shia LaBeouf on you. It's too late. I'm going to let him talk to you.
Do it! Just do it! Do it! Just do it!
You think Ocho Cinco wants to play wide receiver for the Commanders? I think maybe kicker. Yep, like my boy Sharp just said, maybe kicker. No, this game is extremely boring. This game sucks. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This is not fun. This is not a fun game to watch, bro. I don't expect anybody that's not a try-hard Dolphins fan or a try-hard Commanders fan to still be here at this point. It is time to go. I can't believe we still have over 8 minutes to go. I just can't even believe it. I can't believe we still have this much time left, man. This game is terrible. This is not what I mean by watching football as a passion. If I wasn't a Commanders fan, I'd be gone. If I wasn't streaming and if I wasn't a Commanders fan, I would have already switched to some college football highlights from last year or some huddle tape. Or, again, Georgia already started their high school football this past Friday, so I'd probably be watching that right now. My boy Tuba Steve said, I'm watching the Weather Channel. Hey, man, I'm about to join you. You got a decent arm. If we're never winning by a lot in a regular season, I don't think backups are running up the score. You got a decent arm. Yeah, hey, good play by McSorley there, I guess. That boy McSorley with a decent catch. Okay. He said your boy got a catch. Wait, that was Rosemy Jack Saint with the catch? Wait, was that Marcus Rosemy Jack Saint that was the recipient of that dime? Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Graceland and Tuba Steve. Appreciate that. I didn't even know. I didn't even peep that was Marcus. O-line getting crushed. DQ fire, just kidding. Sideline catch. Okay, my boy Marcus, man. My boy Marcus Rosemy Jack Saint had a catch today, man. It's not enough for him to make the team, but I'm happy to hear about it. Liking what I'm seeing in here. I drafted Ayuk on fantasy. Maybe he comes here. I think they can give McSorley some time. I think if they can give McSorley some... So you basically saying if the offensive line blocked a little better, maybe we could see something. Because you saw that dime to, I guess, Marcus Rosemy Jack Saint. Even though I didn't even notice that was Rosemy. I ain't gonna lie. Go get my boy, Mr. Love with the donation, man. Appreciate that. He said, started watching your content about a month and gonna continue. Keep grinding, OG. Man, appreciate that, man. Big time. Now we gotta do the Vegeta. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. My boy, Mr. Love over here with the big time donation. Much love to that, man. Let's get it. It's about to be a fun football season, man. Y'all know I'm live streaming every regular season game. Y'all know we gonna bring the call-in shows back as well. So if y'all want to call in, y'all already know how that go. Y'all already know how that go. That's the info right there when we start doing. We're not going to do it tonight. It's already late. I still got to do a whole video breaking down everything I saw in the preseason game. And even before then, I want to go back and look at some of the highlights so at least I can know what I'm talking about a little bit. I don't want to just start talking and making stuff up. So it's too late for that. But when we get to this regular season, them call-in shows is back, man. We may even, well, I won't be able to do that. I will not be able to do that. But yeah, we definitely getting back to them call-in shows done, right? Where's the time gone, Rico G? Now they about to start calling you Unc Slim. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I be getting called that in real life sometimes, and I actually be quite sad about it. Not gonna lie, Smokes, that actually does make me sad. Shouts out my boy Jay Mark with the donation. Almost bought tickets to the last preseason game. Yes, sir, man. Hey, man. I mean, it's gonna be backups. I would still go if it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? If you got time. You know what I'm saying? I would still think about going. Appreciate that donation again from both y'all. From J Mart and my boy Mr. Love. But nah, yeah, the uncle stuff, like the old jokes and the uncle stuff make me really sad. Because I've always been the baby. Because like my birthday is November 30th. I've always been in school. I've always technically been like a grade ahead. Because for some reason, I go to school with the people that were born in January. So I've always been the baby. And then even like college, I was like ahead credits wise and stuff. So I've just always been, I've very rarely ever been in a classroom and I wasn't the youngest person there. Ever. Like in life, throughout middle school, high school, college, always the youngest. So like being older in any group setting, I hate it, bro. It's so weird. I've always been the baby, the youngest person. I could probably count on my hand how many people I've ever had class with in my life that were younger than me. And even in middle school, I used to just be with like 6th grade. I was with 8th graders. I've just always been that type. It's really hard for me to, well, back then, back in school, it was hard for me to really be around people my same age because I just felt like they weren't as mature. I don't know. I just never liked it. Like, it was just too goofy. I've always been the baby. Even my party chats, going all the way back to 8th grade, 9th grade, my party chats was like, my main people that I talked to on Xbox was like 11th grade, 12th grade, early college. I've just always been the baby. He won't play much, so it'll be hard to tell. I said that in the chat last week. I got jumped on. Wait, what Gamer2X say? I missed it. Oh, good coverage there. I think we wasted a draft pick on McCaffrey. Now, I think he's going to be straight. I like McCaffrey. I think he's going to be good. He made 2 plays earlier. My mom just texted me and said, "You still my baby." Thanks. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks for that. Nah, it's really annoying though. Like whenever I'm at any setting, like when we was at the studio a couple of weeks ago, I was with Tut, Kendall, and Z. And I looked around and I was like, wait, I'm the oldest in the room right now. And I can't help but think that no matter the setting I'm in. No matter what is going on, I can't help but notice I'm the oldest in the room. It's really disturbing. It's so weird to me. That is so weird to me. Oh, yeah, my AEs came in today, y'all. I got my AE ones today. Support my boy Ant, you know what I'm saying? Got to represent Atlanta. You did. Got my first pair of AE ones. I got the charcoals. I want the Georgia Bulldogs, but they technically haven't been released yet. I've already liked Adidas as well. I've already liked Adidas too, so it made the transition too easy. Because Nike and Jordan are too expensive anyway, so I've always just been like, well, Adidas is cheaper. I'm going to rock with Adidas. So, I had to give me some AE1s, man. I had to go ahead and rock with that. John, becoming a rookie sponsor. Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy AR asks how old I am. I don't know, man. I feel like I want to give like an answer in a riddle. I feel like I should give a riddle for an answer, like a complex math problem or something like that. And just want to win. Yeah, preseason, don't go in expecting to win, man. That's the only advice I can give you. It's bad, man. You can't really expect to win. Like I always say, going into preseason, you're coming to evaluate, not to win. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of the best teams in the NFL lose a lot of preseason games. Consistently. They just go out there, evaluate what they need to, And then they just like, well, we're good. Go ahead and throw the backups out there. Whatever happens, happens. He said older than 20, but younger than 40. Just go with it. I'm definitely not 30 for sure. Just to let y'all know. Wait, I'm a leap year, Mom? Wait, really? I was born on a leap year? Is that true? My mom just texted me I was born on a leap year. But I'm definitely not 30. I know that. I wasn't alive for any of our Super Bowls. You know you're old if you don't want to say your age. I'm not 30 yet, so I wasn't alive for the Super Bowls yet. Oh, nope. Oh. Wait, so everybody's talking about Emmanuel Forbes' chain. Now I just got to see it. Now I got to go find it. Let me go find Emmanuel Forbes' chain, man. Hold on. Is this chain that impressive to where I'm seeing multiple people on Twitter talking about it? Is the chain hitting like that for real? Is it really on something? Did anybody else see the chain? Maybe I missed it. I guess I'm talking in the chat so much I missed it. I don't know. I'm hearing Braden Allen is now putting together 2 good games, though. He's out there with the backups, but apparently he's putting together 2 good games. And now Aja is messing with me. What happened, Aja? What happened? What? I'm almost done. It's 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. This game has been going on entirely too long. Why has this game lasted so long? Yeah, everybody's talking. All right, I'm gonna have to just look up his chain, I guess, because everybody and their mama talking about it on Twitter. Was the chain that crazy? Rico, we know Forbes' chain ain't a turnover chain. You know it ain't a turnover chain. 30 still young. Y'all hella disrespect. So you 30. So you not 30, so you 40. He said, what's wrong with 30? How did this become the conversation? Chains probably bigger circumference. Let me see his chains, man. Are the chains that crazy, man? He really like, it's really that for real. And yo, why is the Dolphins punter consistently punting out of bounds? That's actually starting to make me mad too, because we can't even evaluate our players, dog. My boy Robert with a big time donation, man. Appreciate that. He said, have you ever endured emotional pain from suffering due to being a Cowboys fan? If so, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Let him know. My boy Robert with the big time donation. And man, they are about to be very disappointed in this season. I know a lot of, I just saw it. I just saw the Emmanuel Forbes thing. He's stacking the chains. I don't like multiple chains on at the same time. That's just me though. You know, not to hate on anybody that does it. I don't see it. Just wear one, wear the other one another day. But that's just me. But the main chain that he does have on is pretty nice though. I ain't gonna lie though. I like the 13 that he has on. That's pretty solid. But yeah, the Cowboys, I've seen some Cowboys fans thinking they about to win this division. And boy, there's about to be some disappointment come November. I think by Thanksgiving, Cowboys fans are humbled. How do y'all feel, man? I think by Thanksgiving, we may see a few more humbled Cowboys fans out there. He said, so when you talk about high school, you talking about back in the day. They told him to add weight. Oh, that's why he threw the chain on? He threw the chain on the weigh more. He had the chain on when they weighed him. That's funny. Cowboys worst team in the division. I wouldn't necessarily say they're the worst team in the division yet, at least, because their cap space situation, they probably will be. But out of every team in the NFC East, they definitely improved the least. I would argue they got worse. The Eagles got better. We got way better. The Giants got better, even though it may not be enough to win any, meaningful games this year. But the Cowboys still better than like the Giants. I could see where some people would say they're better than us. But if we're talking about where you were last year compared to where you are this year, the Cowboys are the only team in this division that got worse, literally, in my opinion. So we'll see. We'll see what that means, if they're still the second best team in the division or if they fall off and they're worse than that. But they definitely got worse. He did an interview. He's a good. Shane is trash. I think by week 2, they are humbled personally. Okay, by week 2, okay. If he had, Got away. Ooh, boy, I was about to be mad. Oh, you talking about that play? They hating on you, Rico. Can't hear you through the phone. Wait, what's going on? Why Forbes spending money in exchange? Better start saving that money. Cowboys have to pay Dak, Parsons, Lamb, Lawrence. Yeah, they're done. They're cooked. Their cap space is already bad before they're paying those guys. They're cooked. And the price on Dak Prescott is only going up by the day. They're cooked. We need to stop jumping on ankles. Good point. About to put my retainer right back on after I'm done recording my video, man. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Bryson Tremaine has been doing pretty well on special teams this quarter too. So I don't know if he's a lock to make the roster. Actually, I wouldn't say he is a lock at all. But is he likely to make the roster? I hope so, man. Wait, they misspelled Tariq Castro-Field's name on his jersey? Wow. Wow, shouts out my boy Mason Kinahan for seeing that. Wait, they misspelled Tariq Castro-Fields' last name on his jersey? That is crazy. How do you do that? You can tiptoe for it. Thanks for the live, Rico. ScrewTube TV blacking out my game. Oh, man. What's good, man? What's good, Sharp, man? Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been on Vola Kit this whole time, man. I really hope Bryson Tremaine makes this team, man. We need somebody with some height, and he's been making plays all year, man. That boy Tariq Castro-Fields had a good game tonight, even though they didn't get his name. How do you mess up his last name on a jersey? Like, how does that happen? Davion Davis is definitely getting cut. Yeah, I've been seeing him drop some passes today, man. I don't know what's going on. Where's my Bryson Tremaine? There you go. Rico, you got a new Vola Kit. I thought it was down. Nah, Vola Kit never stopping, man. The grind continues. They got a new one. I think it's volakit2.com or something like that, huh? Yeah, it's volakit2.com. Them websites never disappear. They just move to a new URL. Danny Dimes had a good game, boy. That boy was hot dog water earlier today, man. You said Zacchaeus Olamide, good luck with that jersey. I butchered it. Zacchaeus, hey, how you pronounce that? Yeah, good luck with that one. Nah, Zacchaeus is spelled a little different than that. I think there's like another E or somewhere in there. I think we can get down to 53 tonight after watching this game. You just want to cut everybody. That boy Stagnate Film said, I'm done. Cut everybody. Rico, Falcons secondary is scary. It is. I'm upset about that. Y'all know I hate the Falcons more than any other team in the NFL. So seeing them sign Justin Simmons and all of that, I'm mad. I'm definitely mad. I definitely hate it. That joker threw a pick six backed up against his own goal line. He still sauced. That boy hot dog water, man. That boy toenail clippings. That boy sorry. Since I was late getting in the chat, how did the first team offense and defense look? First team defense is hard because really, I think the only starters in the front seven were Dorrance Armstrong and Frankie Louvu. Then you had Mike Sainristil, but Mike Sainristil and Frankie Louvu were everywhere, making plays over and over and over again, all over the place. Literally just, all right, you take this drive, I take this drive. Then Quan Martin came in later and balled out against the backups, making play after play. Or it may have been still some Miami Dolphins starters out there. I don't know, but it was a little later, like in the first quarter. Offensively, offensive line can at the very least run block. We'll see like what the pass blocking looks like. I mean, at the very least, though, Jada Daniels knows how not to get hit. Well, at least sack-wise. He needs to learn how to slide because he ran for that like 15 yards that one time and didn't slide. And Dan Quinn, you can see him on the sideline talking to him like chewing him out, like stop doing that. And, but Jaden Daniels looked really efficient. You could tell they had a game plan to dink and dunk, and he ran that very smoothly and efficiently, getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Didn't allow that Dolphins defensive line to do anything because he was getting the ball out so quickly. They had no chance of getting to him. I was born in Maryland, but even if I wasn't, just my mom and them are such heavy Commanders fans, Burgundy and Gold fans, that I probably would have been one even if I was born in Atlanta. Even if I was born in Atlanta, I'd probably still be a Commanders fan. But I was born in Maryland, moved to Atlanta, super young, and been here since with a little bit of New York mixed in. A little bit of New York, a little bit of Vegas. Hey, Rico, I've been watching for a while, long time watching fan. I witnessed all the Super Bowl wins. Jaden Daniels is the truth. I love to hear that, man, because I can't speak from experience. I wasn't allowed to see any of the Super Bowls. So when I hear people that were there during those Super Bowls feel that same type of optimism that they felt back then with Jaden Daniels now, that is really encouraging. I'm really excited, man. He looks like the one to me. But y'all would know better than I do because I've never seen the Burgundy and Gold be the one, be the best team in the NFL. So I wouldn't know from experience. But if y'all say so, I'm with it, man. Let's get it. I'm loving it. Yo, we need to skip a 2-minute warning for a game this boring, dog. Y'all should just go ahead. Yeah, Louisville and Mike Sanders still were going crazy. Salute to the 100 new followers that linked up during the stream. Let them know, Smokes, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you pointing that out, man. My boy Smokes don't be playing, man. Appreciate that. Oh, boy Sharp said he was like 8. I was not allowed. T.O. looked promising for that last one. Jeff Driskel, MVP of the game. He missed some people, though, because that one deep shot he took, Ben Sinnott was wide open underneath. So he missed a couple of guys vision-wise, but outside of that, him using his legs, being fairly accurate as well, Jeff Driskel does look like a pretty good backup. Play calling night. 6 wins, gents. Let's get 7. I'm predicting, honestly, like 8. I don't know. I have a really good feeling. Really because of this defense and Jaden Daniels. The boa from Samoa, Frankie Louisville. Yes, sir. You saw, who was it? Was it Deron Payne or Dorrance Armstrong? Somebody was making fun of him for his, or it may have been Cleveland Farrell. One of the defensive linemen was making fun of him for wearing his, I don't even know what to call it. But they were calling it a dress. But Frankie Louisville was like, it ain't a dress. It was like sometime after a training camp practice or a voluntary OTA. One of them, it was after a practice. It was Farrell, Cleveland Farrell, right? Okay. It was after a practice in the locker room. He had on the, I don't even know what to call it because I don't want to call it a dress. But they were laughing at him and saying that it was a dress. He was like, it wasn't a dress. Shouts out to Frankie Louisville, man. Owens is making a team. I love it, man. Some Samoan traditional. Yeah, I don't even know what the term for it is, so I'm not about to try and make one up. Jamin looked good against the threes. And there's context there. He was against the backups, but he looked really good there. Trace McSorley is best in 2-minute drills. I've been watching them since college. I sure haven't. So you tell me. You tell me. Appreciate that insight. Forbes was cooking them for it. I've been a Redskins fan for over 50 years. They were just a great team back in the day. I wish I was there, man. This is not college. Talking about Trace McSorley. One of the roster cuts, I think, in 10 days. I don't know how you let Willie go. Signing Kenny get up or Dusty Pads won't cut it. Mr. Harris and Adams don't look happy. I ain't chilling probably. Let's get that touchdown. No, that's not. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't need overtime, man. Can't wait for your 53-man predictions. I probably should go ahead and do that tomorrow, right? Because I don't think we'll practice either. So that's a video I could do tomorrow. Y'all can do my 53-man roster projection off of this game. I think it's safe to go ahead and do that. It's called a lava. Is it really? Because that literally sounds like I could have just made that up. But that's cool, though, if it is. Appreciate that, Saquon, if that's true. They got a picture of Playboy Cardi and Rallo before the fame. That's so random. No OT in preseason. Oh, really? The game just ends? It just ends? Okay, I didn't even know that. Well, there we go. So we threw an interception, then we stripped them from the interception, and now we have the ball back. That's what just happened? That's what you telling me what just happened? I'm gonna have to boo that. I'm sorry. That was just bad play. Yeah, we got action. 49 seconds left. We got something going now. Now the game's a little exciting. Nah, that's a stupid play though. Interception, then fumble. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's some backyard football. That's some shenanigans right there. That's some Looney Tunes ball right there. That was Martavis Bryant that caused the fumble. Is that what happened? Let me look at the replay. I got one of my streams that's further behind. Let me see. Interception. That was Martavis Bryant that caused the interception. Who was the tight end or the receiver that didn't catch the initial pass, though? Cole Turner. All right, Cole Turner. Apparently, you have a case of the Butterfingers the last couple of days. As it slips through his hands, which results in, I gotta write this down because they cut my boy Armani Rogers for Cole Turner, and then he's out here being the reason that Jaden Daniels has an interception. It wasn't Jaden Daniels' fault in the joint practice, and then McSorley just threw an interception because of him too, man. And I'm gonna need Cole Turner to get himself right. They cut my boy Armani Rogers to keep you. You better ball out. I'm sick of it, man. Come on, Cole Turner. Yeah, Cole Turner, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I just don't understand. They picked Cole Turner over my boy Armani Rogers, and this man has just been literally giving his quarterbacks interceptions. Just literally giving them interceptions. All right, man. We right there. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see. We got a little bit of excitement at the end of the game, man. All right, man. What we doing, man? It's 3rd and 10 now. It's 3rd and 10 now. I think the refs just gave up. I think the refs are done, man. I think the refs just are done. They don't even care anymore. Wait, Aaron said B-Day wish. Wait, whose birthday is it? Is it Aaron's birthday? Happy birthday, Aaron. Or is it somebody else's? Did I miss it? I'm sorry. I've been all over the place. Some proposed at the Chargers game. The girl said no happened. Someone spilled not. Wait, what? What's going on? Rico, I would make cuts before flying back to DC. I would too, man. You said now you get it. The refs. Yeah, the refs are already mentally back at home, man. Okay, so it was my boy Aaron's birthday. Yes, sir. Shouts out my boy Aaron, man. Happy birthday to you, man. Wish they would have got that dub for you. Cole is our blocking tight end. He ain't going nowhere. There's no way. He's improved as a blocker, but his main thing is contested catches, and he ain't making those contested catches. Both dogs are messing with me now. I'm assuming y'all gotta go. Well, the game's almost done. We about to get up out of here. The fact that we called the timeout is crazy. We really trying to strategize. We're really trying to strategize right here. We really called the timeout. This is such a bad display of the sport, man. This is not a good game. It's starting to get exciting at the end because all of this, but boy, I mean, I know it's preseason, but dang, even for preseason standards. Should we get a group together for week 6? Wait, what's going on week 6? What happened? Need Brian for a fade. Tinsley drops the easy touchdown. Oh, Tinsley. 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 Ah, yeah, you're done. I mean, I already assumed he wasn't making the team, but yeah, you just might as well not even come back with the team now. Yeah, maybe not necessarily the easiest catch, but definitely still catchable. Cut, though. Cut worthy. Maybe not easy, but cut worthy. Come on, Tinsley, man. You got to catch them. That was a bad throw from McSorley, but you got to catch those. Mitchell Tinsley is gone. All right, with the game on the line, you got to catch that one. I completely agree, man. You trying to make a team, man. You got to catch that. Got to catch that. If you try to make the team that was catchable, catch it. Exactly. The receivers aren't 7'2". Why is he throwing it that high? Yeah, that was a terrible throw, but you still got to catch that. Well, official score 12-13. My boy ARW said, "Play me in." I can't even do it yet. First of all, I got to do this video right now. I got to go ahead and turn around and record this post-game video. I'm going to watch a couple of the highlights, especially of the starters on offense and defense. And I'm going to get right to recording this post-game video real quick, man. Got to do that. Got to do that. But yeah, man, I appreciate all of y'all for pulling up to the stream. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. My boy Shia LaBeouf is telling you what to do exactly, man. Don't even overthink it, man. Just leave a free like on that stream right there. Leave a free like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I will be live streaming every regular season game, of course. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Y'all know me. I break down everything. We're going to do draft content fairly early. We're going to get to everything. I'm excited, man. Y'all know me, man. The one-stop shop for everything, Commander. Shouts out to all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are saying thanks, but I appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out to everybody that donated. Shouts out to everybody that's already left a like. Shouts out to all of the new subscribers and rookie sponsors that joined the family today, man. Welcome to the Street Scores family. Appreciate y'all. That was a really ugly game. That was quite boring outside of us trying to analyze and break down all of the guys that are fighting for those last few roster spots. Overall, that was just an ugly game, but y'all made it fun by being here and watching it with me, so I really appreciate y'all. So again, I'm about to go ahead and work on this breakdown review video of everything that happened. Y'all know I'm gonna structure it just like I typically do on my training camp practices and joint practices. We're gonna go position group by position group. Shouts out my boy Aaron. He said I was player of the game. I appreciate that, man. Shouldn't have eaten that popcorn. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do my breakdown. The dog's already messing with me. Brody is officially in my lap trying to get my attention. What's going on? You too, Aja? What? What?
Just do it.
What do you need? You trying to go pop out?
Do it.
I got you. I'm about to get up. Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate that, Scott, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Let me tell Shot LaBeouf to chill out real quick to cool it, because I think a lot of y'all already liked up the stream, so I'm going to leave y'all alone with that. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned with all of the content. I'm coming out with a review video later on tonight. I'm about to start watching highlights, and I'm going to try to go ahead and get to that. I really appreciate y'all. Shouts out again to everybody that liked the stream, all the new subscribers, everybody that's already subscribed, all the new members, everybody that's already a member. Shouts out to all of y'all that left likes on the stream. I really appreciate that. It got you 10 more likes. Hey, I'll take it. I will take 10 more likes. I will be happy if it gets me 1 more like. So I really appreciate y'all. Leave a like on the way out. It's free for y'all and it means the world to me. Catch y'all later with a review video. And yeah, man, go burgundy and gold, man. We didn't get the win, but I saw a lot of positives. Again, I'm going to talk about it in my review video that's coming out. As soon as I'm done with this, watch some